Once I'm muted. No, I'm not muted. Excuse me. Alright. Let's get it crack-a-lackin'. Let's see. I want to play some more Tales of Arise too. I want to play some more Tales of Arise too. There's just so much gaming that you would like to do, but you can't do unless you win the lottery. So you can freaking retire early and be like, yeah, I could do anything I freaking want. Been a minute since I played. Like, what? Well, it don't seem like the levels have changed. I remember last time, I think. It was like meeting this dude. I do remember that. It's time to whoop that Buddha.
Got a room for a party of four?
Sir, did anyone refer you to us?
Nah, we were just passing by. Thought the place looked good.
I'm sorry, but this bar is members only. You need a referral from one of our existing customers, or from a hostess.
Really? This place doesn't look anywhere near fancy enough.
Yeah.
Regardless of how it looks, you still need a membership to enter. So I'm afraid you'll have to leave.
Wait, can you just sign us up for the membership?
I'm not able to do that either. And may I ask, are you with the police?
What makes you think that?
I've been in this job long enough to know a cop when I see one. Is our establishment under suspicion of anything?
That's a long pause.
What? Hiring illegal immigrants? Is that what you're worried about? Rest easy. We're not with police or immigration.
I hope not. But even if you aren't, rules are still rules. I can't make any exceptions. I really must ask you to leave.
Wait, didn't you say a hostess can give a referral?
That's correct. Do you know someone who works here?
No, but how about this? I will work as a hostess here, starting right now. And I'll give my referral to these three. How about that?
Dang.
Huh?
Wait, what kind of hostess are we talking about?
We're a Chinese pub, so our hostesses must either be Chinese or of Chinese descent.
Dang.
Well, I was born in Japan, but my parents are Chinese. So rest assured, I am very much of Chinese descent, my new fellow coworker.
Dang.
You sure that's true?
Isn't this decision a bit above your pay grade? And you're accusing me of
Oh.
lying?
Oh, I didn't mean it like that.
I hope not. Now let me talk to the manager, please.
Dang.
I need to tell him how you turned away a fantastic hostess. And even worse, dismissed her heritage.
Oh,
Wait, I get it, okay?
nice.
Let me go talk to the manager. You still have to pass an interview to be hired on a trial basis.
Of course. I'm ready when the manager is.
Are you sure about going in alone like this? It's the enemy's home base. You never know what could happen.
You guys have already been risking your lives. I'm ready to join the club.
Dang.
And don't worry, I can take care of myself.
All right. But be careful, will you?
I will. I've dealt with a lot of trouble in my years of hostessing.
Dang.
I'll call you once I'm in.
All right.
Is this really gonna work? Well, let's have a little faith in Sachan.
All right. All right. Well, Kasuga's got a point. Let's just wait for her to get in touch. Alright.
Hey,
It might end up having to fight Shing, so let's be ready for that. Good point. Our weapons are all just things we picked up off the street. I don't like our odds here. You got anything better? We were broke and unemployed until a few days ago. I'd get a new I'd get new spit for everyone if it didn't cost so much doggone money. Well, actually, I remember hearing about a factory in the red light district with an engineer who got an eye for that. If we asked him, maybe he'd make us some better stuff.
okay.
And it's probably cheaper than just buying new stuff. Cool.
Hey.
Let's check out this factory while we wait for Sayako then. Alright, so where is this place? Alright, let's get up. Gotta walk like dignified people. Like, we're not here to cause trouble. Yeah, just get the tallest guy in here. Yeah, we're not here to cause trouble. We're just here to do the Super Bowl shuffle. I said shovel. Shuffle. How strong are they? Let's fight. Oh, it's just regular freaking street thugs. Weak. All right. Yeah, they're weak. Dang, just swiped them. There we go. Nice. They were too weak. They were no match. Yeah, I ain't trying to walk. We gotta run! That's really hard to evade these guys. Dang! Kick that into him? Okay! That's cool. I didn't think you could do that. But then again, that's Kazuga's skill, right? Smackdown. Nice. Energy drink. He dabbing. You know what? No, you don't dab on me. You don't dab on me. You're trying to dab on me. Get out of here. You dab on me. How dare you? Like, dab on the haters. Menacing men. Hold up a minute. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to put a daggum notification in freaking Discord. Bum, 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 bum. They need to change that music though. Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't know. whatever. I just dropped it in here. All right, let's kick some Buddha. Very nice. How many clowns am I gonna have to beat up today? Got away from them. Nice. Finally. This is a workshop of Dachi-san.
Anybody here? Hey, excuse me.
You need something?
Look at her with a little head. Nowhere to go but up.
I heard you could fix bats. Do you, work here?
Yep. I'm Sumire-sawa. I run this place, if you can believe that.
You're the
What's that voice sound from?
What? Having second thoughts because the manager's a girl?
No, not really.
So, this what you want fixed? This bat? Looks to me like it's been sitting around for a while.
I know who that is.
Yeah, it's something I picked up. Still, it's special to me.
Hold on. This bat. Is this from the Hero series?
That voice sounds so freaking familiar.
It's a really, really rare bat that was only in production for a limited time thanks to the manufacturer going bankrupt. I can't believe I've seen this. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Please let me fix it. Just this once. I promise I'll make it special. I'll even do it.
Dang.
Whoa, really?
Yeah. Fixing up something as rare as this would be a dream come true. I'd be honored.
Dang.
Hey, thanks.
Great. I'll get to
Isn't
work
that
right
the
away.
voice, the person that voice acted old girl from?
Holy shit, let's do this!
Yeah, it sounds like Bulma too. You
Looking good.
sound like the Bulma voice actor.
That's what I'm talking about.
Damn, is that her for real? Might be.
Phew.
That's some energy you got.
I used to be a bit of a punk, so I tend to get pretty riled up about stuff. Anyway, here.
Yo, it is her. It sound like her.
Oh, that thing looks like it's brand
Dang, gold bet.
And that's not all. To make sure it won't get all dinged up in the future, I added a special coating. That little beauty should be harder and more durable than
Kinda changed the range a little bit though.
You sure are talented, you know that?
Well, I definitely know how to fix things. Management's a different story, though.
Now that you mention it, this place is pretty empty. I'm guessing you haven't been getting much business.
Much? Try not
Dang.
Nowadays, it's normal to toss clothes and things out if they're ripped or broken or whatever.
Nice.
People don't really get things fixed anymore. And as much as my
You're having controller issues?
he wasn't very good at it. He wasn't good with money and got in a lot of debt. Had to sell most of our machinery to pay it off. So, pretty much all that's left is the stuff no one would buy. That limited what jobs we could take, and as a result, we kept losing more and more business.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the echo because of the mic.
This job. I love
I turned it down.
My granddad, who opened this place, was a really skilled.
Does the echoing stop?
He's been a constant inspiration to me, even long after he passed away. This place is all I have
Dang.
left of him, and I don't want to lose it. My dad may have thrown in the towel, but that doesn't mean I can't keep trying. I think I might be at my limit, though. I guess we're just in a time where we're not needed anymore. Me?
Oh, gotcha. See, she sounds like the girl, the voice actor that voiced
Possibly can. And maybe you're at rock bottom.
that chick from
Eventually, right? I mean,
dang, what's that game?
convincing coming from a guy who just
I can't remember the game.
At the very least, I I plan to keep coming back
Dang.
here to have you work
I'm
on
playing
shit
it
for
so
me.
much.
Don't forget that.
You've got a lot of spirit. Don't see that too much anymore. What's your name?
Dang, what's the freaking game? Scarlet Nexus, yeah.
You really mean that? Then you're welcome anytime. Whether it's a bat or something else, I'll make it better than new. But this time's the only free one, okay?
Yeah, sure. I'll be counting on you, Sumi Ray-chan.
Okay, you can now craft and enhance weapons gear at the Romance. Why they call it the Romance Workshop? Scavenging the streets for materials and investing in the workshop's amenities will allow you to craft a wider variety of gear. Be sure to take full advantage. Interesting. And plugged it in now. Yeah, you might, yeah. That's all you gotta do. Sometimes you might want to turn it off and turn it back, turn the game off and turn it back on to pick up. Oh, she got it already. I aced the interview. I'm about to start serving customers so you guys can swing by when you're ready. I'll make sure you get in if your name drop me.
Got it.
Oh, it has no on and off. So let's see. Gear. I can use the bat now, right? Yeah. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, really? There's a button to... Oh. So it's a button to turn it on and off. Alright, let's see what she does. I don't even know if I got the money for it. Let's see. Craft a weapon. Dang, hold up. Flaming lumber? Ha! Thunderbat. I don't got enough scorpions for that. Poison cane. Interesting. Nail. Dang. I need one more nail. Interesting. Lightning bandages. Okay, they got a lot of interesting little things here. Blue middle anklet. Boosts damage done by cold type attacks, which I have no use for right now. What? Bastard soda. That's a weapon? Okay. Boost damage by cold attacks. What the frick? Okay, so that's what all those items are for. How much she Why everything's so high? Dang. Oh, dang. Sorry to hear that, man. What? Oh, man. Sorry to hear that, man. I wonder if I should get this thing. Who would use it, though? Is it any better? Let me see. Dang, I'm sorry to hear that, man. But you know what? Hey. Just don't put the blame on yourself, man. Like, definitely don't do that. Man, that weapon ain't no better. That weapon ain't no better. I mean, what I have already is actually stronger. I'm not gonna waste my materials on that. Let's see. Let's see. Dang. Wow. That's still a waste. 'Cause the stats on that weapon is not good. I mean, yeah. Only reason why I would get this is if, like, everything about this weapon is lousy compared to what I already have. That would literally be a waste of materials. It's not even a matter of just that, Femc. The weapon is nowhere near as good as what I already have. I could probably wind up getting something way better than that later down the line. Let's see what this is. Apparently it's locked. Boost damage done by fire attacks. It's kind of interesting. Bob lightning bandages. That's a weapon? Wait. No, conductor bandages. Oh, I see. This is not a weapon. I think this is boost attack. I guess that's what that is. Wait. Or is it a weapon? This is weird. No, it's a weapon. No, it's a weapon. Oh, it's a weapon. Let's see. Dang, man. Really? Well, jeez. Oh, wait. I'm sorry to hear all of that, man. So these are weapons. Okay, so these are... Maybe these aren't weapons, but they're actually accessories. Man, I didn't know it was like that. Alright, I'm gonna save first. I'm gonna save first before I spin that, because that doesn't seem to be a weapon. It could be. Well, if they're weapons, it's not worth making. I'll probably look at the gear. See if I got anything worth. Pirate hat. Top hat. I don't even have the materials for some of this stuff. See, now this would be good. But the only problem is there's some of this stuff I don't have. Let's see. I'm close. Like, that would be good. Dang, bro. I gotta get some of these materials. Now, that's frilly as fudge, though. But you know what? Let's... Can I... Oh, 100,000! Ugh, I can't pay for that. Strengthen weapon. Dang, you can strengthen that even farther. You can go farther and beyond. Interesting. Well, now. Alright. Upgraded even more. Yeah, that's a nice boost. What about everyone else? You gotta look like you can boost it. Let's see. Flaming lumber. Who would use this though? No, that's Ichiban. I need something. See, now I would get this for sure, but I don't have the items for it. I need one more thing. I would say this would probably be useful once I start getting ice moves. I could see why it would be. For right now, I'm probably just gonna have to. Let's see, funds for support. I got nothing to work with here. Well, one thing that I tell you, man, sometimes, you know, like the unexpected stuff, dude. Unexpected as heck, man. I'm sorry to hear that. And, you know, like, at this point, the only thing you could do is find the best option, the best, like, think of your best course of action until things get a bit better. I mean, I wish I could say, give you more advice, but it's kind of hard for me to really think of a 100% legitimately good answer for you. I don't want to give you advice and then that advice actually steers you in the wrong direction. That's not what I want to do. Crap, I don't feel like fighting these guys. Dadgummit. I have to. Alright, let's test this bat out. Well, let's knock him down. I'm not doing too bad. I'm not doing too bad. I mean, like, my holiday has been pretty chill. You know, Christmas break, you know, Christmas holiday was pretty good. It was busy, you know, with barbecuing in the cold and anything. You know, like, barbecuing in the cold and all that. But, you know, things have been good. Hit him while he's down. Then somebody actually got me the Batman Gotham Knights game, so maybe sometime next week I'll actually live stream that just to like try it out. Out of the way! Is that right? Huh? I didn't mean to do that! Dadgummit. Well, have fun, guys. That was an accident. I was like, what did I press? I pressed the wrong button. What do you mean, why is it getting dark? Okay, I don't know what I did there, but that was a mistake. Oh, that's what you was referring to. Oh, he could do that spit too. Dang, I gotta get used to the timing. It's been a minute. Oh, so, but I think Ichiban is the only one that can actually attack with like environmental weapons. Doesn't seem like anyone else has that capability. Kinda sucks. Dang! I gotta get my timing right again. I think I'm trying to time it too perfect. That's probably what it is. I haven't seen anyone else do it yet, though. Unless it's a job or something, you have to change class or something. I don't know if that's how it works. Whew. I avoided getting hit by that dang car. There we go. You have to do it a little early. I'm thinking like the timing has to be spot on. Okay, they're stronger here. There we go. Oh, spit. Oh, that's a multi-hit? Ouch. That was a hard hit. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Power snooze. Restores all allies. That's nice. Ha! Use rest like a Pokemon. Oh, poison? Great. Really? That was a cheap shot. Crap. Watch your back. Dang, timing is so weird. He's done. Yeah. Oh! I'm glad I did counter some of that. Oh, sheesh. Alright, we'll do this one. Hang in there, guys. What the heck is he doing? Oh! Alright, beat down. I'm tired of you, man. Dang it. Timing is so strict. Well, you know, all I could say, man, is like, look, you're not like him, but what you gotta do, you just work on your own self-control. That's pretty much the best thing you could do right now. That's pretty much all you can do at this point. Oh, I see how this works. So, oh, okay. Right, that's all you can do. It'll work out, but you just gotta work on your own personal, work on yourself, man. That's all you can do, Griffin. work on yourself. You know? I wouldn't take it too hard. You know, just work on how you can improve as a person. That's the best thing that you can do for yourself at this point. You're not going to be like anyone else. You're yourself. You're your own person. No, I never got around to it yet. It's like I'm so busy with all this other stuff. I never really got around to it yet. I need to level up. Huh? Yeah, I do have to work on that a little bit. Interesting. Dang, maybe the timing. Oh, that was quick. They did a quick. Get rid of you. There we go. There we go. Hey, what's up, Shino? How you doing, man? Who else is weak? You know what? The more y'all I get rid of, the better. Get out of here. You know what? It's time to use this. Let's see. No, that's not gonna work. Whoa! He kicked the bike at him. He kicked the bike at him. Oh wait, finish him. You gotta conserve, man. Like, when I play games like these, conserving your MP is just that much more useful. Oh crap. Especially when you're in a crap situation. My blocking is like trash right now. Let me finish him. Or at least do massive damage. You know what? Knock you down, man. Just knock him down. I knock him down. That was a cheap shot. Well, your playstyle is different from my own. I'm just gonna put it to you that way. Well, we're not going that way. Well, I do have to go that way, though. Yeah, Yakuza is pretty good, man. Oh, boy. You know what? Let's see. Let's see. Mega Swing right here. Yeah, knock all of them down, bro. Just... There we go. Man, that dude what the freak? That dude muscled up, bro. Chill. Ow. Burnt.
Hold it together. You want to fight?
Okay, let me see what items I have. Probably not. I do got a nice array of stuff. So Know how to use this. Let's cover some HP on this spot. Power snooze. Yeah. I love that move. Whoa, chill. This man, my blocking is not on point. Dang, man. That crap just hurts. There we go. Time to do some healing. Whoops. I didn't mean to heal that one. To do some assistance. Nice. All right. Know what? Beat. Yo. Gotta get rid of him. Yeah, finish him. There we go. Nice. All right. All right, going in. Oh, hello. The cleave. Ni hao. I'm dead.
Whoa. Nice way to be greeted.
Facts. Facts.
Unbelievable. Every single girl is sexy as hell. I had no idea a place like this was on Restaurant Row.
Focus, guys. We gotta find Zhang.
Hi there. Nice to meet you.
Are you having a nice evening?
Oh yes. Thank you. Ni hao.
Hey. We were referred by a girl named Sayako.
Oh, the girl who was being
Let's
interviewed
see.
just now? Someone in the VIP room requested her, so she's in there.
A VIP room?
Yeah.
Oh boy. No. Look.
Funny how she's so popular.
I would say this.
She was Chinese, but she's not, is she?
I think she's got some Chinese.
Nobody here believes that.
Oh.
Well, does that mean she's not getting hired?
Oh, she probably did get hired if she's in the VIP room.
But why, if she's not Chinese?
Because the rest of us don't want to go in the VIP room. That's where the owners' friends.
Ooh.
They get to have whatever type of fun they want in there. And a lot of that fun is pretty gross.
Dang.
These friends, are they from the Liumang?
Yeah, they're here almost every day, harassing the girls and just being awful. There's a bald guy who's especially horrible. He's the owner's.
Uh-oh.
Bald? Is he a clean-shaven, kind of big guy?
Yeah, you seen him? He's the.
Nosebleed moment. Be like, ni hao.
I feel bad for her.
Wait, you seen Sayako
Good,
with them right
good old nosebleed moments.
Get out! No one said you could touch me, you pervert!
On the contrary, your boss said I could have my way.
Dang.
Sunshine! You okay?
Dang, he tried to triple.
Ballhead tried to lick my armpit!
That's a new one.
You know, when most guys do something I don't like, it's a kiss or a grope. Did you try licking just to throw me off?
Duh.
You deal with creeps that often? Ugh.
What the fuck are you?
Dang.
We were looking for you, Shang-san.
Come for that money I took from you.
Nah, you can keep that chump change. We want you to spill some beans concerning the Yokohama Liumang.
Are you really this stupid? No one's gonna tell you stuff about the Liumang. They ain't just some street gang, idiot.
I know you're saying that just to play up your loyalty. But then again, how loyal are you really? Maybe I ought to put you to the
Dang.
test.
What?
Yep.
You wanna fight?
Not if you tell me what I need to know. If you don't, well, it's a different story. So you want to go another round? Right here?
No, I don't. But you gotta realize, if I blab to you, I am done for. They'll have my head on a stick.
They'll have your head on a stick either way.
What?
If you don't stop
No, they never mentioned classes to me yet.
exactly how you shake down the homeless. I wonder what he'll do then.
You think you can threaten me with my own brother?
The freak gang. I feel that.
I would have worded it like that.
Shit. How the hell did this all happen?
It happened because you decided to dig into the pockets of some poor, helpless bums. It's a little late for regret, don't you think?
No. Because I still regret going easy on you. If I'd known you...
Wonder Hoy, what's going on, Pink? How you doing?
These guys think they can make a joke out of the Liumang.
How you been doing?
Throw their bodies into the bay so the fish can eat them.
Dang. Okay. Uh-oh, what happened with Fire Emblem Heroes? Wait a minute. I didn't expect my... Okay, I better use a strong item here. There we go. Alright, we better... Let's see, what we got here. Lower their attack. Yeah, we better do that. There's a lot of them, too. Well, all I can say, Griffin, is like, do what you said you was gonna do, my dude. Try to find, first step first, find yourself a job. I would say just get the easiest job you can find first. At least start by getting, you know, getting a job somewhere, you know what I mean? At least start there. Nice, his attack failed. Alright, so you know what? This would actually be good. Yeah, it's a good spot there. Uh-oh, hold up. Dang, that was quite a bit of health he took. Yeah, really. Yeah, that would be a good start for you, for sure. Yep, I agree with that, Pink. Who should I nail with that? I would probably start with him. Oh, you dang! Oh, defensive stance. Let's see. You know what? Dang, I kind of screwed that, but okay. We'll use power snooze. Let's see. So, let's see what you're saying. So, let's see. Paid. You paid sub is like $10 a month. All were free up until the stupid sub came out, and even when it came out, wasn't on this many at a time. Oh dang. Subbing at the beginning of the month gets you most of it, and auto renews until you cancel it yourself. Oh jeez. She's giving you them boss vibes. She beating people up with her purse. Facts. Facts. Let's see. All enemy. Let's see. Successful, they'll give up an item. Let's see. Defense. Boost allies attack. You know what? This would actually come in handy here. Oh crap. You miss. She's unfazed. She's not phased by your foolery. You know what? You. Clothesline. This dude's a coward. Hey, what's up? What's up, Smurfy? How you doing? Wonderhoy! What's up? How you been doing, man? Alright, so who, you know what? We're gonna call the pigeons on this dude. Easy clap. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead. Let's see, raises. Yep. Yeah, now she really gonna throw them hands. Now he really gonna throw them hands now. Heavy beatdown. Not too bad. Mental mess. You all good, man? Dang, nice beatdown there. Oh, this dude weak. Man, this dude freaking weak. I wonder if oh, this dude's free. Alright, get him. Get him then. Oh, this dude's free. Let's see what's going. What? What the heck is this? What the heck is attack fail? I'm dead. Oh, this game is... Oh, crap. Dang, straight beat down. Yeah, like, Pink, this game is just straight jokes, I swear. This game straight jokes, Pink. I tell you what was that? Well, that was one of the summons. Oh my goodness. Jesus.
Don't die just yet.
What's going on?
Fuck you. You think I tell you anything?
So you want me to rat you out to the river then?
Wait. If I tell you, will you promise not to tell them?
Have some faith in me, will you?
Could have fooled me.
I'm gonna run that by you real quick. So
So now you're not telling me? Fine.
give me 1 second.
Fucker.
Hey, bring the manager in here. I want to tell him how the honorable Liu Meng name is being used to shake down homeless guys for scraps.
Okay, I'll talk. What the hell do you want to know?
Wish I could pause this so I could talk to you guys about some stuff. Once this cutscene's over, we gonna talk. And then I'll explain that Hot Wheels.
Yeah, it don't make sense to us either. That's why we want to ask Mabuchi himself.
You know for sure he ordered the hit?
I definitely heard people shouting Lao Ma over the phone. No doubt in my mind.
Because I can relate in some way.
The subordinates call.
Smurfy.
Only his subordinates? You don't call him Lao Ma too?
I don't speak a lick of Chinese.
What? But you're Leomon.
The Yokohama Leomon was founded by my grandfather's generation, dumbass. So yeah, back then everyone spoke Chinese. But us second and third gen guys were born and raised in Japan. Granted, some of us can speak like Chinese diplomats. Some are more like Chinese toddlers. The only words they know are ni hao and jeje. Hello and thank you.
Well, you're a Chinese citizen, right?
Yep. Good thing too. If you're born to a pair of illegal residents in Japan, you have no citizenship at all, from any country. So then you can't even go to school. A lot of the Leomon can't even read because
Reminds me of how the Yakuza used to be. Now I see why you and your brothers stick together so tight. The rest of the country doesn't accept you.
Is Mabuchi illiterate too?
No. I mean, he was born poor like most of the Leomon. Right in this town, actually. But then he studied like hell, graduated from a top college, learned not only Chinese, but English and Korean. He's fucking smart, so he hangs out with a bunch of other smart guys. But I ain't one of them. I've never even spoken to him.
Know where he is now?
No idea.
What about his phone number?
Can't you take a hint, man? I am trying to tell you I don't run in the same circles as the guy.
You better not be lying.
Let's see.
I ain't. Seriously, I have no way of contacting him.
This chump's not even on the first rung of the ladder.
You got a pretty face, but your mouth needs work.
What a bust. We went through all the trouble of getting into this joint for nothing.
Wow. So it was for nothing that you beat me halfway to hell.
We just thought you might know something about your own boss is all.
Well, nothing we can do now.
Yeah. As you can scram, Zhang.
So look, I know how it goes.
How what goes?
You're just gonna rat on me anyway, right?
Huh? No, you got this all wrong, man.
Do I?
Hell yeah. We're not trying to bring you or anyone down. We just want to get to Mabuchi. That's because he had something to do with our boss's murder. That's it. Sorry I knocked you around and all. But seriously, stop playing the victim. We're the one who did wrong anyhow.
Dang.
But I'm not gonna kill you for it. And we don't want to see your body turn up on the evening news either.
Yeah.
Point being, you can trust us not to rat. We know you gave us as much info as you could. And we're done now, so...
Well, I get it, Hot Wings.
It's not as if I don't
Freaking
know
gotcha games, man.
What? So you do know something?
Not any personal stuff about Mabuchi-san, but I know some things about his businesses. He's got several. The largest is the Yokohama Trading Company.
Yokohama Trading
Yep,
Company.
facts, Pink.
Because we
Only reason why I'm not saying too much is because this cutscene's going on, but once this is done,
some of their customers are
I'm going, we gonna do a real talk session right at this very moment.
Oh, he does. This is his way of getting revenge. When he first started the company, no one in Chinatown would take a meeting with him. But his stuff was top-notch and fucking cheap to boot, so they couldn't ignore him forever. The economy was in shambles, so even the Chinatown big shots couldn't pass up good, cheap products. Eventually, they were begging to do business with the guy they'd shunned. Mabuchi-san got a kick out of that. Now they can't stay open without him.
Okay, so Yokohama Trading is his biggest venture? Well then, he probably stops in to check on it every now and then, wouldn't you say?
Maybe. I used to work there part-time, and I never saw him once.
You work there?
Yeah, their warehouse is on the other side of Hamakita Park.
Well, what I'm saying real talk is like I just talked to you guys like
Never saw Mabuchi-san.
respond to all the comments I've been looking in the chat. Cause it seemed like stuff's all over the place here.
Shut up! You two don't know shit. Loading freight's exhausting.
Hey guys, what if we all got jobs at the Yokohama Trading Company?
But James said Mabuchi might not ever show up.
Yeah, that's true, but it's the only lead we have right now.
And even if he doesn't show up, hell, we might find something that leads to him. Besides, all of us need a new income stream with Otohime Land shut down.
Don't get your hopes up. The warehouse mostly hires Leomon guys. They're suspicious of Japanese people. I doubt you'll get through the door.
Then it's time to ask our old friend for another favor.
You mean Kanbe-san at Hello Work? Yeah, that guy's got connections. I'm sure he could hook us up with a measly warehouse gig.
It'd be nice to make some money again.
Seriously, I'm totally behind getting both intel and money. That's just
Duh.
inefficient.
Moving freight is no job for a woman. sweet
Yep.
cheeks.
Oh, really? You do realize that hostesses
I feel
do
that.
manual labor too.
They'll have a job forever.
Yep, Pink, you're right on that.
Hello Work first thing in the morning.
Yeah, let's call it a day and head back.
Hey, fellas.
Hmm?
What?
For real? You're not gonna tell Mabuchi-san about me taking money from the bums? He scares the shit out of me, to be honest.
Do I have to keep repeating myself? We won't
Yeah.
tell. Why'd you finally come clean about Mabuchi's business anyway?
I felt like I owed you something, since you weren't gonna rat on me.
Hey, I'm just glad you trusted me, man. Thanks for not being a prick.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, but while I'm at it, lay off harassing the ladies, would you?
Sure, I'll tone it down to just kissing and groping.
Ugh.
That work for you?
Ichiban, let's kill him and be done with it.
Okay. It's all off the table unless I get their permission first. Is that good?
All right. Now that that's finally done, I think. Let's look in the comments here. Yep. So let's see here.
Hey,
Let's see what's going on. I had no idea. Now one thing that I would say, I had no idea that you actually tried to.
Yo,
So you literally tried to end your life 8 times? Man, you must have been through it, dude. But man, like,
Got it.
I'm gonna tell you this though. We're gonna start with this. So you're having trouble getting meds to help control that? Whoa, really?
I'm good.
Dang. I didn't know it was that bad. Got into it, huh? So, let's see. Let me pause this because they're really starting to get irritating, these guys. All right, let's pause that for a moment. So, man, that does sound rough. So it wasn't pretty. He was trying to get you into swinging. Yeah, and you know what? The best thing you can... I'm not trying... I'm no Dr. Phil. I'm just putting that out there right now. I am in no way, shape, or form a Dr. Hill. I mean, not a Dr. Hill. Dr. Phil or professional psychiatrist or anything like that. But first things first, if you got if your mom is turning the entire family against you, and then your dad's side is just a bunch of alcoholics, first step at this point is to just kind of like keep your distance from them for starters and focus more on you. Cause like if you keep, trying to get your point across with them or try to get back at them, all that's going to do is put you through more pain, man. So that's how it is. Well, so you're not able to get your meds? Really? I didn't know that, Shino. What you been going through, man? So, like, you snapped at work someone, because someone ordered and you code switched. Oh man. Are you not able to get your meds? Or is it like the meds that help you with that? You're a look, alright. Now this is something like, alright, I'm just gonna tell you, I really don't like to deep dive into my own personal family business and all that kind of stuff, but I'm just gonna tell it like it is, because I can relate to that in some way, just not exactly the same way. You know, my mom, she's been through a lot of stuff when she was younger, like much younger, and you know, she suffers from chronic depression. You know, that's something that I don't really feel I should be bringing up like that, but I felt like this is just kind of like one of the reasons why I feel I can empathize to a certain level with your situation there, Smurfy. And you know, and she kind of like says the same thing. You know, she felt like by her taking those meds that she feels like something is wrong with her as a person. Like she's not normal because she's taking these meds. Right? But at the same time, it was like I told her that's not the case. If it's that out of control, you'll have to at least take it to help cool you down a little bit until there's maybe like that alternative, right? Let's see what you're talking about here. So you refuse because it's not you. You hate meds because you was put away 5 times as a child. Hold up. Put away? How does the meds have anything to do with that? Depression, unwanted thoughts. So you studying Japanese helps you cope. Oh, so you actually found something that helps you cope with that. So you study Japanese. See, now, I get that. Now I see, because I'm like, so that's why you have an issue with those meds, but you know what? They was wrong for doing that. They shouldn't be shoving stuff down your throat. If they was forcing that stuff down your throat, they shouldn't have been forcing it, for one. They should have been more empathetic with your situation and telling you why you need to take them, and kind of like have you take baby steps into taking it, right? And I mean, that's what they should have done. But at this point in time, if you're snapping off on people and you feel like that's driving friends away from you, this is one of those situations that you're in where you're going to have to kind of like just straight up, you know, like push those feelings aside and do it for your own sanity. Even if it's just one, like, take baby steps. I don't know how many you have to take, but if they say take 2, just take 1 and see if that does anything to cool it down. Then if 1 isn't enough, do 1.5. Whatever you need to do, Smurfy. Like, because I even told her, told my mom, I know you don't like taking that medication because of the fact that you feel like it's not you. Like, you feel like you're not normal because you're taking it. But I told her, look, there's plenty of other people that's in a far worse situation that you're in. Some people out there, medication doesn't do nothing for them. Not only that, There's some people that lets it get so far that, you know, it's either A, irreversible, or 3, they're thrown in some kind of insane asylum. You know what I mean? And yeah. And so, you know what? Smurfy, my advice to you is you're going to have to try. If it's getting to that point where it's hard for you to control it on your own, because it sounds like majority of the time, majority of your life, you're just trying to do all of that on your own. Like, you're going to have to start trying to take it, even if it's bit by bit. Like Hot Wings said, maybe 1/2, then go 1, and gradually go up. You know? Because you don't want to put yourself in that situation. Sometimes our pride has a way of doing more harm than good to us. I mean, I know I'm not in a situation as bad, you know, as complicated as that when it comes to my mental state. But, you know, there's a lot of simple things that I've done to myself that held me back. And, you know, I never did anything to deal with those problems that I was having mentally. You know, I don't think I really said it a lot publicly, but before I did content creation, before I did all of that, like, I was, you know, like, mistreated a lot. You know, like, from way back in elementary school. First it was because of my glasses, and then, you know, I get into high school, and, you know, people just want to step on other people to make themselves look good, and, you know, I was treated unfairly and treated poorly, and it didn't help that, you know, I was like a crybaby for a while. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I literally was extremely sensitive. I would say I didn't break out of that whole sensitive thing until, like, let's say my last year of high school. I know that sounds pretty freaking bad. And honestly, you know, I broke out all that, you know, I even dealt with people in college that I didn't like. But, you know, it was like all that BS was rolling off my back. But at the same time, I put up a mental wall. You know what I mean? And I didn't want anyone in. You know, I was very introverted. And, you know, I felt like I was worthless. You know? I really felt like I was worthless, that I wasn't worth, you know, enough. You know, I didn't feel I was good enough to be around, you know, people of the opposite sex. I didn't feel like I was, you know, much of a man at all. And that's how bad it was for me. And I kind of like distanced myself from a lot of people. And it wasn't until I decided to try to make changes, even little by little. Honestly, content creation was kind of like that thing that kind of turned it around for me, and I winded up interacting with people and bit by bit, and kind of even interacted with strangers, people I never even knew, which was something that I was never accustomed to because I was so to myself. You know, I was super introverted. Let's see what you're saying, Griffin. And you know what? Your dad, your first step right now, man, is just get out of that house. Like, you even said it yourself. The moment you wind up getting a job and you save enough money to get a place, don't even go that far. Dude ain't worth it. You know, get a job, build up your income, and just move out. And kind of like find a place where you can just, you know, get away from it all. And be able to sit down and clear your head in peace and relax. And I would even go as far as saying, Griffin, Smurfy, this is your time to start reaching out to people that you can trust. People that doesn't, you know, have any issues with who you are. People that would actually listen to you and respect you and engage with you, right? Like, those are the people that you're going to have to count on at this point in your lives right now. It's important to stay away from the negative and try to do things to find balance. It doesn't even have to be assault. Like, you know what? There's got to be someone that you can actually talk to or trust at a mutual level. There has to be someone, even if it's not, you know, someone of the opposite sex. There has to be at least one person or somebody, at least one. In everybody's lives, there's at least that one person that you can talk to. And maybe, I don't know your situation. Maybe it may, I'm not trying to question it. I guess for me, I'm hoping that there's someone out there, right? That you can talk to. But you know what? If it isn't, that's why, hey, just like what Pink said not too long ago about there's people out there that you can talk to. You know, like, one thing that I will say, Smurfy, is like, when it comes to, since you're part of, like, I met you through Ragnar's community and how welcoming they are. And hey, man, sometimes the simplest thing you can do is find those things that you enjoy and do that to help fill the void a little bit. Have that comfort zone. Something that you can do to kind of like take a break from it all. And you know what? I'm going to say this, Smurfy. I don't think part of me feels as though when she did that, she didn't mean it, but she just said that out of anger. Most people do that. In my honest opinion, that was kind of out of love. That is pretty extreme to say something like that, though. But most people just say that stuff out of anger. Most people. Most people just say that out of anger. I know there was a friend of mine, they didn't wish me dead, but they literally, a friend of mine literally accused me of using her when I never had that intention at all. And she just blurted that stuff out of personal frustration and took that stuff out on me. And, you know, after giving space and, you know, giving the time to settle down, and then we talked about it a little later, and maybe like a week later, everything was good. I don't know, man. I honestly don't know. But Smurfy, I will say this. This is as good a time as any to talk to the people that gives you comfort, even if it's something as simple as playing video games with people or talking with people that you talk to on Discord. Especially if you got people that are willing to listen to your problems, like Ragnar being the perfect example. You know, I'm not the best person for that, but I try. I always try. I really do. I mean, like, I'm not the type of streamer where if somebody has a problem, and I'm not going to turn the blind eye to it and ignore it and tell them why you bringing those vibes into my stream. Like, that's not how I operate. I might have missed quite a bit. Hold on. So let's see what you said here, Smurfy. So you mentioned something about 10 years of constant trauma. Dang. Someone who isn't going to amount to anything and you barely pass. Hey, look. I'm going to tell you something, Smurfy, about that. When people say some dumb shit like that, yes, I did curse on YouTube. But, you know, whoever told you that is full of bullshit. And here's why I'm telling you this. I mean, like, there's people that live productive lives, and, you know, they got only a GED. There's some people that aren't even necessarily, like, college is not for them, but they go to trade school and they do just fine. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just telling you this, man. Everyone can do what they want. You know, like, people can succeed. It's just a matter of figuring out what they want to do with their life. And when they find that thing, hey, they gonna do fine. And see, that was a bad time for them to tell you that, to say that to you. Because usually when somebody tells a child that, at around that age, then they're going to wind up believing it. And I feel like maybe that might be part of the things that happen there. Especially if they told you that many times. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Because I'm just going to say it like this there, Smurfy. They full of it. Wait, you just wanted to say, huh? If you get cut from YouTube, you're just gonna say thank you. Hey. Well, you know what? Thank you, Griffin. Cause of all the stuff that went down, you could have said, fudge this guy, I'm out. Like that one time when I was so strict on you. You could have said, fudge this, like, fuck this shit, I'm out. You literally could have done that. But you did. You know what I mean? What's up there, Will? How you doing? Yeah, you kind of came at a real talk moment right now. People's going through some stuff right now. But you know what, Griffin? I'm just going to tell you again. Yeah, you know when I was strict. But Griffin, the first thing I'm just telling you right now, I'm no freaking Dr. Phil, bro. I ain't trying to say what I say is the absolute truth and you must follow it or you're going to suffer. No, I'm not saying that. But you have kind of like the right idea. If your father is being that evil towards you and your mother just straight up left you like that, first step is getting yourself a job. Find an easy job, just like what Pink said. Find a simple job, something that you can get quick and is a simple job, and that'll be starters. So that you can start making some money so you could start actually moving out. Work on moving out so you can get away from that negativity. You know what I mean? Another thing you could do too is if you know anyone that you can rely on, or somebody that you know they got your back when you reach out to them. See if they can help you get a job, or find, or even crash at their place for a bit if possible. I don't know. But definitely get a job, an easy paying job, a quick, easy job right quick. And, post office does pay good. You're right about that. Post office does pay good. They do. And they probably, and especially since they're understaffed probably. Yeah, you could get by. Well, I wouldn't worry about that right now. I need you to think about what your next step is. I'm not worried about the stream, Griffin. Right now, I need you to focus on what you need to do to help yourself. Don't even worry about that part. I need you to start thinking about what your choices are. This is why I stopped playing, just to kind of like try to support you all. You guys been supporting me long enough. What the heck? Really? And you know what? That was the best thing you could do, Hot Wings. They some freaking assholes for that. Are you serial? Hold up. What? That's just terrible. Wait a minute, how they gonna take your shit though? And how they just gonna take your stuff? Get the hell out of here. What? Wow. That's crazy. You know what? I'm glad you did cut ties with those evil people. My goodness. You still got them? No. Huh? Abuse against your autism. Yeah. What kind of abuse are you talking about? Physical? Hell no. You know what? Griffin, here's what you should do. After you get yourself in order and you wind up getting a job somewhere, or you wind up getting some help from someone else so you can get out of that house, once you get yourself in order, you need to start seeing if it's possible for you to get a lawyer to start suing, especially if you have evidence of the harassment. Like if you have text messages of the harassment, emails of the harassment, some kind of documentation of it. Yeah, you make sure you gather that up, and you can try to see if you can get a court case out of that or something. But do that after you get yourself in order first. Your first priority is to get out of that house. I mean, I don't care. Like, definitely get a job. See if there's anyone that's willing to take you in if you really got to get out of that house that bad. If there's anyone you know that would be willing to take you in while you're trying to get a job. If you have any connections to help you get a job, get that job. Get the hell out of there. You don't need to be in that. You got to get out. That's freaked up, Hot Wings. That's really fudged up. They didn't ask for shit. You know what? Hot Wings, you might have a case on that. Alright, let me ask you this, Kendall. Like, this money, or whatever the case may be, if they took it without consent and they never get and how are they getting this money? Did they just literally take it out of an account, or like, is there any kind of documentation that you got to prove the wrongdoing of this? That's screwed up, but Dino's right on that. How the hell they get into your bank account? How the hell they got access to your shit? That's virtually stealing. Wow. Yeah. Excuse me? Huh? Okay, Griffin, all I gotta say is you gotta get out of that house. Dang, didn't know until years later. And they approved it. Yeah, that's probably what it is. That's just plain dirty. But that's literally stealing, man. Freak. Man, I'm look. The shit y'all going through right now, for real. If I could, I would instant transmission over there and just like, hug each and every one of y'all. Real talk. It just goes to show how disgusting some people can be. Well, I'm glad you cut them off, Hot Wings, because you didn't need any more of that abuse, man. What the hell? I wish. Look, if I lived by myself, I'd be like, yo, Look, I'm telling y'all, man, people are just evil. People are just evil, man. It blows my mind how disgusting people are. Wow, really? Well, you know what? You know what? Your sister earned all of my respect. 100%. Like, she earned all my respect. At least your sister isn't. Yeah. At least your sister got your sister got your back. And see, Griffin, this is exactly why you gotta get the hell out of there. That's exactly why you gotta get the HE double hockey sticks out of there. I don't even know why I'm saying that when I said hell already. But yeah, focus on finding a way out of that damn house. That's what you gotta do. Cause it doesn't seem I don't think you hanging around there is gonna do you any good. You're actually safe. Well, that's his problem, not anyone else's. If YouTube was for idiots, then if YouTube was for idiots, I don't think anyone would be using that shit. And no one would be using that if YouTube was literally for idiots. Well, something's wrong with the man. Oh, really? Dang. Well, he can't. He don't even know what he talking about. See, that the fact that dude even said they not making no money. I mean, that dude has no clue at all. I mean, how can you? That just shows how out of touch that dude is. You know what? Smurfy dude is from the Stone Age. If he don't know that, I mean, he is from the Stone Age. No cap. Like, for real. He really doesn't. Yeah, he sure don't. And see, you know what, Hot Wings? You know what? God bless your sister, man. Yeah. Better yet, in a month. They make more money than how much an average person would make in 1 month, really. You figure they'd be the ones literally making somebody's salary in a matter of a day or two. Pretty much. They don't know, like, man don't know what he's talking about. Griffin, just, yeah, start making moves to get out of that house. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, dang. That's your guardian angel there. Yep, that's your guardian angel there, Hot Wings. I'm happy that you got somebody there that got your back 100%. Just makes me think, you know, other people that, that believes that I got their back, you know. Starting to make, like talking to you guys really starting to make me look back and think of how important it is to have at least one person in your life that you can count on. Because it's like when it comes to my mom, I look back at my mom, right? And she literally like broke down in tears earlier today and just told me how I'm like that one person that she can depend on, that one person that she can talk to, about her problems. And it, talking to you guys make me realize how important that is. Yeah, you're right. I kind of sit there and I'm like, like some things people take for granted. And me talking to you guys and the things that you say, and it just sends that message home of how important that is. Yeah, pets are important too. Because believe it or not, they actually say that a pet is actually a good stress reliever. Having a pet is a good stress reliever, believe it or not. Especially since a pet, they're never going to turn on you. And your pet, especially if you took good care of them, they can sense your feelings and they're going to be there when you're sad, You know what? Griffin, maybe you might want to think about talking to your brother and seeing if your brother can help you find a quick and easy way out of that house. Because, if your brother's moving out, I'm sure there's a chance that he can try to help you get somewhere. If not that, literally take you with him. Yeah, they can. Oh, your brother? Oh, really? I forgot. But wait. Huh? Jeez. Well, if that's the case, man, you gotta find your way out of there. You gotta find a way out of there. Start thinking about who you can contact. So, see if there's any. Think of someone you can trust, someone you could talk to get help getting out of that place. And if not, start with number one. Focus on trying to find a job so you could just get the fudge out of there. Not even a small dog. Well, if it's a big dog, dang. Yeah. Oh. Doggo wants to be there for you. I guess as long as it's not killing you. And he's giving you the affection you need. Yo, Smurfy. Have you ever thought, Smurfy, if that was your 8th attempt, right, and you didn't die, maybe that's just a sign that there's something that God is something that God wants you to do, something that only you can do, something that you can offer the world. You gotta think about that. I mean, like, I'm not trying to force religion on anybody, but I mean, if you literally tried that many times and you're still walking on this earth, there has to be some kind of plan for you. You just haven't found that yet. You just haven't found your purpose yet. I know it may sound crazy to you, what I'm saying, but what I need you to do is I just want you to take some time. Smurfy, take some time and just think. What is it? Is there something that you really want to do? Some kind of, whether it's a career that you really want to do, whether it's something that you're really passionate about, maybe that's the thing you need to find some kind of way to help get some peace, get a better peace of mind, something to turn it all around. Sometimes all it takes is that one spark to help turn things around, to help ease your mind. I'm trying, man. The reason why I do it is because there's too much negativity in the world as it is already. You know, and I've seen stuff. Not outrageous stuff, but I experienced stuff. I saw my mom go through stuff. You know, and for her to literally say what she said to me and talked about how I'm the only one that she feels she can talk to about stuff. It hurts. 'Cause that means I look at the rest of my family members and what the hell is wrong with them? You know what I mean? And it upsets me, because it's like I've got family members on both sides where they don't mean a damn thing to me. And I'm telling y'all this because this is the shit that I go through. Like, look, I dealt with so much bullshit from both sides of my family that I look at like, how the hell am I related to either side? The pain one side put my mom through because of how evil they are. Then you have the other side where they're just greedy as all hell. And they're like what can you do for me? Because if you can't do anything for me, I don't want anything to do with you. And even when you do something for them, then it's like when the shoe is on the other foot and you know, we need help, where they at? Where the hell they at? You know what I mean? Fudge. You know what, Smurfy, what you said, that shit scars people for life. Oh, yeah, you told me that story. When you see somebody die, like, right in front of you, that actually scars you for life. That can do some damage. I mean, like, if I saw somebody get killed in front of me, yeah, that would be an everlasting scar kind of deal. That's some dark stuff. Wow. Dang. Hot wings with the clapback. Oh, that's what you. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, understood. But I'm just gonna say this, man. We all going through shit right now. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. You know, like like everyone's going through it. You know, like some people probably look at me and be like, I'm 100% like just fine. I'm 100% sure of myself. Like nothing's wrong. That's far from the truth. I'm going through a lot of shit too. I'm not that well off, trust me. And there have been some demons I had to deal with. And there was some personal frustrations that I had that I have to deal with as well. And you know, there have been times where I feel like I make a lot of good steps forward, but then there's always something that kicked me down, you know, not pushed me back a couple steps. And it got to me. I almost lost friendships because of my own stubbornness and frustration. It's like my own stubbornness and frustration. No way, bro. I'm not that well off. I wish I was. Shoot, I had freaking confidence issues, the whole 9 yards, dude. Like, let's say if you would have met me maybe like 20 years ago, 20 to 15 years ago, well, probably more like, yeah, about 20 to 15 years ago, I'd be a completely different person. You wouldn't even recognize me. You know, it's been quite the journey. Back then, I was very to myself. You know, extremely. Oh, God. Really hot wings. Dang. Yep, that's how it is, man. I appreciate you, Mitsuru. Oh, dang. Well, there goes that. There goes that, Smurfy. But I'm telling you right now, dude. Look, don't. I know you going through some shit right now, and you're going through a lot. And I'm not gonna sit here and lie, and I'm not gonna sit here and be like I can 100% like relate to everything you're going through, because the things that you told me and the disorders that you have, I can't literally sit here and say I can 100% relate to everything, but look, like they just focus on finding a better you. Persona 3 in the chat, let's go. Hey, welcome back, man. We've been going through some stuff, man. A lot of peeps have been having a tough time right now, so we was just shooting a breeze. I just stopped playing what I was playing right now just to, talk and help people to the best of my ability, I guess you could say. Probably in a way, but I feel like your situation might have been somewhat less extreme, but to a certain degree, but in a way it's kind of similar. But your situation was sounds like it was less extreme. It was still extreme to us. I mean, it was still difficult, but not extreme, but difficult nevertheless, if that makes sense. Yeah. Just hearing all this makes my heart ache, to be honest. And, talking about these things and trying to console and give advice just kind of reminds me of, why it's so important to have at least that one person in your life that gives a damn or, is there to help you when you need it the most. It's upsetting to hear the things, just hearing that you guys are going through this, man. Huh? What? Alright, fair enough. Alright, fair enough, man. That's fine. Yeah, it's better out than in, as they say. That's usually how it goes, right? Yeah, that's fine. I mean, if it's too personal for you, you can always hit me up in DMs. I did it for Brolus, like, when he was going through stuff, and that's not a problem. Yeah. And I'm glad, you know what, Hot Wings, you're a tough cookie, though. 'Cause, like, the fact that they did you the way they did, and you was able to, yeah. That's fine. You can do that. That's not an issue. 'Cause what I'll probably do is, like when I end the stream, which will probably be in the next 30 minutes or so, yeah, I can hit you up in VC. Well, Well, to be honest, it's not like I said, like F you, Griffin. It's not like I said that. I'm just like I never said that once, so I mean, I don't think you have to worry about that too much. I mean, if you was that much of a problem, I think you would have been perma banned a long time ago, bro. I'm gonna just be honest with you. I banned a lot of accounts during my streaming journey. I mean, I banned a lot of people, so you're still here, so I don't think you have to worry too much about that. People being judgmental, bro, this are the worst. Huh? I might say it might have been even twice as bad, bro. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It might have been 2 times as bad. Oh, jeez. Kendall, she got a lot of patience. She's a tough cookie, Hot Wings is. She is real tough. Like, the things that she been through, I can't even sit here and say I would have been able to do what she did. What she did. I can't sit here and say that. She's the toughest one. Yeah, she's the tougher one. She's tougher than me. I'm just gonna put that out there, man. Anyone going through that and got that kind of patience, I mean, like, she's tougher than me. I'm just gonna flat out say it. I'm just gonna flat out say that, Spit. Man. I apologize if there's anyone that was expecting gaming and it's not that right now. In my all honest opinion, there's some things that's more important than gaming. And when I see that people are going through shit, oh God. What are you doing? Oh. You don't have to dump everything on me. What's with the daggone TTS today? TTS has been TTSing on me as of late. I remember the stupid TTS thing was working yesterday. I don't know what the heck's going on. This man. But as I was saying, like, some things take priority. And the welfare of people that actually took time out of their lives just to join my freaking wretched streams, that says a lot. So, I guess what we'll do something a little different. So, alright. Usually I wouldn't go this far, but I guess I will make an exception this time. We'll call this the Real Talk Better Out Than In. Oh boy. I don't know where this is going to go, but we're going to do it this way. So, I'm going to jump in the VC, and And what I'll probably do if there's anyone that feels like venting or talking about it, we could talk about it in VC, but it's got to be one person at a time so they have a opportunity to speak their minds and, kind of like vent a bit. Let's see what I mean. It's all good, Griffin. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, sure. So, Smurfy, if you want to, I don't know if that's what the intent was here, to share your story via live stream. I don't know if that was the intention or not. You might as well, sheesh, that's one way to call it. It is a literal emotional podcast right now. But yeah, Griffin, that's fine. But I mean, technically, people that are here are friends anyway. So,
Amen.
So, all right. So I'm gonna give you the floor, man. If this is what you,
Yeah, I mean,
to do.
I'm not gonna. Hold on. How's my mic? Does it sound fine? Because my microphone fucked up earlier.
It's
Sorry,
it
S4.
it sounds good. I'm just gonna
Okay.
turn the El Gato down if the freaking music is playing. I don't know if it is.
Do a disclaimer,
Go
real quick.
ahead.
I'm not gonna
Disclaim.
I'm not gonna like. Listen, if you guys want the full story, it's gonna have to be on stream because it delves into things just like straight up racism and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But you probably get the gist of it. I mean, I already basically said like the main thing. What really affected me with that sort of stuff like earlier in my life doesn't even really matter anymore because it's just like kid shit. Like kids were just kids. It doesn't really matter anymore.
Okay.
But like, yeah, I mean, I kind of just like, ever since I was like a kid or whatever, like, how every kid is like, oh, you're talented. Oh, you're this. Oh, you're that. As soon as I turned 10 years old, that stopped happening. And then I got put away for the first time. And then they shoved me into the SPED classes. And then they eventually removed me from, like normal, even the SPED classes. Like they just removed me from that. I would have to do my own thing. It was terrible. And I was like that all the way up until middle school, where I got depressed over a girl and then I got put away again. But that doesn't really matter because I was kind of like, hell yeah, because I was missing the last 2 weeks of school. But after that, it's like, oh man,
fuck.
High school was rough because I went for my freshman year and then I moved to my mom's house and then my mom gaslit me into thinking my dad was such an evil human being. So I stopped talking to my dad for 5 years. And then the beginning of my sophomore year was when I almost murdered somebody, like straight up.
Oh.
Like there was a knife involved, dude. That kid was fucking torn to shreds, dude. I literally, that kid's guardian angel was there that day, or some fucking driving force stopped me and I was literally about to go for this kid's throat, dude. He was gonna be ended. And then I got expelled, and then I got put away into another school. I think it was a whole program. I was out of school for a month, and then I went to another program. Yeah, I already went over the stuff like, I saw the murder happen. I saw all kinds of stuff happen. It was really bad. My dad threw me off the cliff like fucking Tekken shit. It was crazy. Like that's probably part of the reason why I resonate with Kazuya so goddamn much. Like now that I think about it in hindsight, because it's like similar shit. Like it was that bad, bro. Growing up, it was that fucking bad.
And it all started with the damn label.
And like after that, like my mom started treating me really poorly. Especially when like COVID and stuff happened. It was just like me and my mom was just trapped in the house together and stuff, and like it's really sad when nobody listens to me even to this day unless I say I'm gonna kill myself. Because today what happened at work
Oh,
was
God.
when the customer ordered and I screamed at them I was gonna scrape their face with my fingernails. I don't know what happened, but I kept going. And I was like, dude, I'm literally going to chop them up into bite-sized pieces and I'm going to cook them up and feed them to their family and they're going to love it. It's going to be fucking delicious. I was going to bite their fingers off like fucking baby carrots and spit it back in their face before they died. I was going to make it as painful as possible. And that wasn't even me. Stuff like that. Stuff like that comes out. Like sometimes I literally get angry and I'm like in a perfectly good mood. Like sometimes my like hands and shit. Like I remember there's this one time, it was during the summertime, and someone asked to remake their coffee or whatever. I was sitting there remaking it, and my hand was actually clenching the coffee so much that it exploded in my hand. And my coworker went, "Jesus Christ!" And I was like, "What happened?" And then I looked over and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like I didn't even mean to do it, and stuff like that. Like I recently shoved that demon back, the devil back into my fucking mental vault, but dude, it's got thermite or something, dude. It's about to break through, and today it was about to snap. What I mean by I think I'm gonna lose all my friends over it is because I'm actually gonna get convicted of murder or something crazy like that because I'm at my wit's fucking end, man. It's like it was a huge like ordeal thing, and it's like I don't know how to deal with it because I come home every day and I would vent a little bit to my parents or whatever, right? Vent about work, vent about whatever, right? And just to get told every day, all you do is fucking complain. So I've been lying to my parents about my emotions for the past 4 months because, and I told my stepmother today about it, and she was like, "Oh, this whole depression thing went unbeknownst to me." And I'm sitting here, I'm like, "Yeah, because you guys wouldn't let me fucking talk about it. I wasn't allowed to talk about it. Why would I tell you guys that? I lock myself away in my room and I don't tell you guys where I'm going when I leave. And I'm gone for hours and hours and hours."
And you know what? What you just said, a lot of the shit that's happening in you right now, I'm not trying to be that guy to literally gaslight anybody or get anyone even angrier than they already are. But based on what I'm hearing, if they're not giving you the opportunity to actually share these feelings of frustration,
no,
I mean,
they don't.
they're partially to blame for some of the things that's happening to you right now. Because, like, what happens, especially if this happened when, constantly, since, I guess, whenever, like when it all began at the age of 10, and they're not listening, and they're not giving you a chance to share your feelings, it's like you wind up growing up feeling like you don't feel like anything.
Yeah, dude, like that's pretty much on the nose actually. Like when I tell, like, that's why I get such a huge rise or like a kick out of, like, how my sense of humor is. It's like I don't
It's
insult people. Like it's not like I don't insult people.
Yeah.
Right. But I do in a friendly way. Like it's not like, because it's literally all I knew growing up.
Yeah.
Like that's literally it. It's not personal. Like I don't like when I call you like a bastard or something, I don't mean it. Like everybody knows that, I would say, or at least I think I do. Sorry. I mean, listen, sometimes I even go too far for my own good sometimes. Like I totally acknowledge that. Like even Kendall, sometimes I would say a joke that kind of is out of the side of my neck, even though like towards her or something, or if the scenario applies for it, but like I don't mean it. And like I'm truly sorry about that. Like I don't mean to do any of that stuff. It's just hardwired into me, and I'm just a stubborn prick and all that other stuff. It's just, oh my God, man. It's a lot, because not only is like my dad like emotionally detached, it's like my stepmother takes his side and whatever and defends him and stuff. Like when I was telling you about when he called me the N-word or whatever earlier today, she was just dead ass defending him in the car today, and I was fucking appalled. I was just fucking appalled. And she's like, well, you say it all the time. I'm like, well, yeah, look at the color of my skin, bro. Like, I say it to my friends in a friendly way. Like, listen, even my father says it, right? Like, I don't care, because when he says it, like there's a friendly way of saying it, and there's an intent to hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's kind of, some people don't understand that, and that's one of the tricky things about certain words being used. And I'm not trying to throw no one under the bus. This is just a me issue, because usually part of me is like, when it comes to that word, like, some people, it's like either they just don't get it, and then there's other people where they're like overly sensitive. You know what I mean?
Like the thing is with that is, I don't know how my father hasn't learned his lesson, because when he was in Florida one time, he was at a party or whatever, and he brought his girlfriend at the time, right? And then some dude was trying to sleep with her, and he was trying to say that he was cheating on her, and he said the word, and when he said it, a bullet flew by his head.
What?
And you know how bad, Venge, when he said that to me, I said, I was gonna be like, listen, motherfucker, that motherfucker might have missed you, but if you say that again to me, dude, I'm not gonna miss. There's gonna be a bullet between your eyes, bro. You're my own dad. And the fact that he was getting up in my face, trying to fight me, pushing me and shit, like, for no reason. I wasn't even doing anything. I was just trying to stand my ground, because, like, whatever. I'm not gonna fight my dad. And it's like, on top of that, like, it's just, they completely just undermine everything. And, you know, we have to, like, my father is just, they don't care. It just feels like they don't care. Mm-hmm. And that's why part of the reason I really want to get put away. Like, honestly, I told my stepmother today, listen, you need to put me in a mental hospital, because of the amount of times that I have been put away. I literally can't tell on myself like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's just my defense mechanism, just firing, and I can't do it. Not to mention, like, it really sucks that the only times people listen to me is when I tell them I'm gonna fucking kill myself, right? Because it's like, listen, when that whole thing went down today, that whole, like, I'm gonna scrape your face for my fingernails and stuff like that, and that whole, like, in-depth grisly image of just me going into great detail on what I'm gonna do to this person, there was a police officer right there, and he didn't pay me no mind, bro. People don't care about me. People genuinely don't care about me. It's because I say this stuff all the time. Like, right? I said, like, you know how my jokes are always like that. It's always like either like a dark joke or something like that.
Yeah.
It's not a joke. I can tell you right now, unless I'm playing Tekken or something with, like, you or JP or whoever, it's not a fucking joke. Everything I say is an actual cry for help, and has been like that for a decade now. And people just don't care. So, well, it's like, listen, when I tell people in the Discord that I'm gonna off myself or whatever, they just laugh it off and they're like, yeah, right, Smurfy. No, that's not the case. No, man, the only reason why I haven't yet is because I fucking can't. I straight up can't. It's not that I have, like, you know, oh, my parents will be sad, or, oh, I have friends or whatever. No, it's just, dude, like, the amount of times I've woken up in that goddamn hospital, and you know what? It was something crazy. That 8th attempt was at 16, in a span of 2 years, from 14 to 16.
Shit. Man.
Like, it's a tragedy. It's a tragedy, man.
You know what? I'm just going to tell you this, man. Like I said before, I mean, the fact like I said, believe it or not, you can believe it, you may not believe it. But the fact that you're still here, there has to be a purpose for it. Everyone lives on this earth for a purpose.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't dig my. I'm sorry. Hold on, Griffin. I did not dig my hands and my fingernails into it. I
No.
screamed that at him on the top of my lungs as just a knee-jerk reaction. Like, that's the thing with me, is my anger has gotten to such a point that it's like, I'm not like, Krieg from Borderlands. That's literally what it's like.
Jeez.
Like, that's literally like to the extent, like, sometimes I say psychotic things, like, just to get a kick, just to get a rise out of myself. Like, when I'm alone in my room, I pace around my room for 3 hours and have a conversation with myself for 3 hours. I argue with myself. I have conversations with myself. I coax myself into doing shit. I do all of it. Did your boss say anything to you? No, my boss wasn't there. And the thing is my boss has heard it from me so many times that he just kind of laughs at it now.
Yeah, they're
like he gets a kick out of it too.
They're kind of desensitized to it. It gets like that sometimes.
Yeah,
If they don't,
that's the people in the Discord too. Like they're just desensitized to like in the beginning. I can tell you this much. Like over time, it's gotten worse, right? But like when I first met Ragnar, when I was like, dude, fuck, I met him when I was 15. I met him when I was 15 years old, and I've been in that server. I've been a mod since I was 15, and I'm 20 years old now. And just the fact of the matter that like nobody's even said anything. Like, are you like? I mean, Skolver did today. Skolver asked me if I was okay today, which was like, that was crazy, because people don't ask me if I'm okay or anything, because they're just like, oh, Smurfy. Like,
but
man.
But to be fair, just to be fair to those individuals, whoever they are, just to be fair to them, not everyone understands your situation, though.
No, and nobody does. That's why I'm so adamant about getting it out there. Like, it's not that I don't want to tell people about my situation.
You're scared of the reaction, maybe?
Yeah, because listen, like, at this point in my life, you guys and like you, Ragna, and everybody else in the server, hell, even Griffin, I just met this motherfucker yesterday. Right? Like, you guys are literally all I have at this point in time. And I'm just so deathly afraid of losing my friends because, listen, I'm going to be off the deep end. Like, I'm already off the deep end, but dude, I'm going to be in like some Mariana Trench ass territory. Like, it's gonna be some real, but like the thing is like I suffered from turbo drug abuse. Like, listen, I just quit smoking pot. Right, I've been smoking pot for 4 years, but listen, through my teenage years, I've done it all. I've done crack, heroin, fucking LSD, acid, fucking all of it, dude. Meth. I've done it all. Like, I'm gonna go back on that, and I know that for a fact.
Listen,
I know that for a fact.
And the reason I feel like I'm no damn Dr. Phil, I'm going to say that again. But it just sounds like this is just your way to try to get rid of that feeling that you have. That's what I feel like it is. You're trying to get rid of that feeling, that negative feeling that's putting you in these really taxing situations. And I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, you got to kick the habit. It's easier said than done. I can't straight up sit here and say, oh, you got to do this and that. But the fact that you acknowledged all of this publicly is just a good first step for you, because you're not keeping all of that bottled up. My cousin killed himself. Yeah. He was able to do it simply because he kept all of that in. Now, fortunately enough for you, you wasn't able to succeed. And you have a chance to turn this around. Of course, it's not going to be easy, but the first step is finding your support system. That's definitely the big first step. You just mentioned it may be a small thing, But sometimes those small things turn into something big, and I mean
I
in
sure
a
hope
good
so.
way.
Yeah, I
Cause,
mean,
'cause
listen,
how long have you been? I mean, I know you already said it, but on a scale of 1 to 10, how long did you feel you were before Discord and all of that?
before really speaking on it, I mean, listen, had my ups and downs. I've been on Discord since it came out,
Okay.
but I've had my ups and downs, right? I mean, meeting Ragna and all of them have kind of kept me with a level head, especially like my best friend Dominic and stuff. They keep me have like sort of a level head. Like, listen, I can tell you all day long that having dance battles with iPod when the coke heads bust out the iPod 2s behind the fucking 7-Eleven, that shit's fun as hell. But like I can't I like those were the people, those were my people that were like, hey, stop, you need to fucking stop this. Like, dude, like seriously, I'm still your friend, but like, bro, you're going off the deep end. Like, just I just need that. I feel like I just need more of that and stuff. Oh yeah, Kendall, I totally won that dance battle, by the way, dude. The guy stopped moving. But no, dude, I'm not even kidding, dude. Dude, I
I'm
was
trying
14
not
years
to
old.
laugh, bro.
No. Actually, this is a funny story. I was 14. Okay, I'm gonna tell this story. I know it's sort of traumatic for like a 14-year-old, but listen, this is like the least of my concerns because like I had so much other shit going on. When I was 14 years fucking old, like I went behind a 7-Eleven. It was in Marlboro. It was like fucking like what? It was like 1:30 in the morning. And you know, I was sitting there with my cokehead buddies. We were all doing coke, whatever. And this guy busts out a fucking iPod 2, and this motherfucker, like, I swear to God, he had like a heart attack or some shit. Well, we were having a dance battle when they busted out the iPod 2. I think we were just listening to fucking Fireflies. That shit
Oh.
was hard. Yeah, and so I won. But I never talked to him again after that, dude.
Look, all right, let me tell you something. The fact that that guy was literally telling you that you need to turn this spit around, that's someone that genuinely cares.
Yeah, and I mean, listen, like when I eventually met Kim, my ex, like she was like, bro, like even though she said all that shit, I still love her till death. Like she was gonna be my fucking wife, dude. And when I tell you that, like I mean that. I mean I need to move on. And I know that it hurts and all that stuff. And I had a romantic fit today, but like yeah, it's just oh my god, it's a whole lot of stuff, man. Like I've screwed people over. I've done all of it, dude. I was literally like on some demon shit. Like I don't know what it is, but like I know I don't suffer from split personality disorder, but like I was never diagnosed with it, but it's just it's becoming overwhelming. Like dude, like straight up is a totally different voice in my head that's aside from my self-conscious that tells me to do things, and it's very like it's like it's just taxing because that's why I used to smoke pot was to just shut it down, right? So I could just focus on be like, whoa, man, this shit's trippy, dude. Like Yakuza is fucking sick, bro. And just eating chips all day, like whatever. But I'm trying to get off of it now because listen, even though drugs are fun, they are not the answer. They really are not the answer. And I just real like listen, I like in a social setting, okay, I'll smoke a little weed, whatever. But like if I'm alone, which I do like 99% of my smoking alone, it's not good to be alone with your thoughts when you're in that state because if you're depressed when you smoke, it just makes it worse. And it's like it's just a lot. It's no, go ahead. That's what I'm saying. Hmm. It's a double-edged sword with meds. It's a double-edged sword because when I used to take I've been on medications on and off for a while. Like I remember, I would be pretty good about taking it because of my ADHD, sometimes I just fucking just
There we
forget
go.
to take it.
Uh-huh.
Right? It's like if I
Thanks,
miss
Hot
that day,
Wings.
if I miss that day, I am literally the biggest suicidal hot mess you have ever seen in your entire life.
What kind of... Was it those brand medications that they was having you take? Because some of those brand medications, yeah. Because some of them... You know how they do the whole advertise all this crap on TV, and then you have that one
No.
mofo that says all the shit super fast?
No, it wasn't that. It was like actual like doctor medicated stuff. It wasn't like it was like prescription drugs. It wasn't like some over the counter bullshit. Right? So literally what I mean by they forced it down my throat was I was there for a couple days when I was first at the CBAT at Wayside. When it was one of those places where I lived there, and I was like locked up, dude. It was like I was locked up, man. So what ended up happening was I was there for a couple days, and they asked me about meds, and I was like, no, I don't want to take meds. Then the next day, and then from that day, it was every 6 hours.
What they
And
would
then-
ask you?
And then they would ask me, and then ask me, and then ask me, and ask me, and ask me until I eventually said yes. Just literally, I
Oh,
told
that's
them
what you
yes.
meant.
I told them straight up to their face at 11 years old, if you guys shut the fuck up, I'll take your damn meds.
Oh, I see. So they're just
So-
bugging you.
So yeah, I mean, listen, I was 11 years old. I didn't have the willpower or the mental capacity to stand my own ground. You know what I'm saying? So I was just too immature at the time. So when I had the choice to take meds or not, I chose not to because it reminded me of all the terrible times I've spent in those facilities. And it's like, dude, I feel like they treated me like a caged animal. And that's the thing. It's like when I got put away in those times, because listen, I've had the little demon on my shoulder fucking since birth, pretty much. Right? Like those intrusive thoughts are so bad now, dude. Like I'm sitting, like I can sit through like Human Centipede and any like old anime with like those old VHS animes with like intense body horror gore and all that stuff, and I can sit there and not even bat a fucking eye because of my intrusive thoughts now. Like when there was this one coworker I hated at the current job I was working at. She doesn't work there anymore, thank God. But I remember within my first week, I have thought and written down 35 different ways to murder her, and none of them were clean. It is really bad, man.
Yeah, it sounds like it's definitely spiraled.
It's eating me alive, and it's like it's not even like, oh, I'm just gonna like, just cut your head off with a chainsaw or something like pretty tame like that. No, dude, I get creative with it. Like, and it's like literal, like if I could literally make a whole horror movie out of this, and it would probably be like not even able to release. It would be like some like, oh my God.
Well, I don't know about that. After them releasing that recent film, what was that? Forgot the name of that daggone film. What the heck was that? That movie that made people vomit and stuff. It was something too. I freaking forgot what the.
I'm not sure.
It was
I don't really watch movies, but like.
Let me see.
When I tell you that I wanted to make her spine into a belt.
Yeah. Yeah, that
stuff
sounds
like
like
that.
some shit like that. Oh Lord.
Like no, man. Like it's. Oh my God, it's like actually terrible.
Oh yeah, Terrifier 2. Yeah, that's the one.
It's just rough, man. I don't
Like,
know. I don't even know. It's like consuming me.
You don't know where to
It's-
start.
It's consuming me, and I don't know. I don't know what to do about it because it's getting worse and worse and worse. And it's not like, that's the thing. I can't talk to nobody about it because it's got like, in the beginning it was like, yeah, whatever, right? Like, it was intrusive thoughts. All right, everybody thinks those, right? Like, people talk about like married like men and stuff, like, you know, every now and then they get together with the guys and they say like, damn, I want to kill my wife or something like that, right? Like, it's just human nature. But it's gotten to the point with me, to the, like, it's just so bad that I'm actually going to be put into a psych ward, I think, or I'm going to be put on a watch list or something like that.
So, you
Like,
know, okay.
when I, like, if anybody, if the government looked at my search history, I would be put on like an actual terrorist watch list, because like, I know how to make bombs. I know how to make all of this just from the morbid curiosity that comes when I'm having those fits, right? It's not me looking it up. It's fucking whoever the hell, right? I don't know.
Well, you know what? If it's getting this bad, there's a couple things you might want to start doing. I know you don't like the meds, and I'm not saying take them full on. Like,
No, I want to take them full on. I want a double dose, man.
Well, don't
like,
double dose on them. That might
when
make it worse.
I was venting a little bit today in the Discord, and when I told people, like, I was just going over it, I was like, listen, like, when in the beginning I was like, I need the meds. I'm so sick and tired of being in my own skin. Like, that's the thing with the meds, is like mood stabilizers and ADHD meds and stuff like that, all the stuff that I need.
Yeah.
My personality, as, you know, vulgar or whatever it is, it's endearing, that I've noticed, because listen, I talk to women all day. I can talk to you all day. I can talk to friends all day. It's endearing in a way.
So
but like that, but all that's gonna go away, and I'm just gonna be a vessel, pretty much.
Oh yeah, because of the effects that it has. Because I've heard about what those meds do. It kind of like tunes
It shuts you off.
Yeah, it's like you're totally kind of like tuned out completely for a while.
Yeah, and I don't. That's the main reason why I didn't want to take them, because every time I did, I would lose myself.
But
like, I didn't feel like myself anymore. But at this point, I'm willing to give up my entire personality at this point, and everything that goes with it, just to feel okay.
But
I just can't take it anymore.
But all right, but here's what I don't want you to do, because I don't know what the effects would be if you was the double dose, because they would tell you the max that you can take, and you have to be extra careful on how much you take. Now, the fact that you never took them in the first place, just by taking the recommended dosage, should help you out significantly. So start there first. I mean, I would say only do that if it's just uncontrollable and you took the recommended amount. Maybe just cut one in half and do like one little extra, but start with the recommended amount first.
Yeah, I mean, I've double dosed before when I was first taking my meds, because my parents didn't believe that I took my meds. So I said, I was basically like, fine, motherfucker, I'll take another one. And I took it. Right. And they were like, what are you doing? I'm like, you didn't believe me. I'm just going to take it. So I took it. And the next day I was in the hospital. It wasn't like a nervous system reaction, or like, it wasn't like a sickness thing. It was just like, I was so beyond mentally unstable that I couldn't go to school for a week. I couldn't do any of that. Like, I ended, like, it was an over exaggeration on the double dose or whatever, but like, it's just the precedent. Like, that's just what I'm trying to convey here, is like, I'm just so tired of being the way I am, and it's like nothing feels like it's going right. Like at least if I had that, I feel like I could somewhat deal with the stressors of life
I think
these days.
I
Because
think you'll be
listen,
able to.
my job already has been cutting my hours. I'm bleeding for money all the goddamn time because my parents won't give me rides anywhere. They don't feed me, so I have to feed myself. I have to pay my own phone bill. I have to pay the internet bill. I have to pay for Ubers everywhere I go. I got to pay rent. I got to do all this shit. Right. So, I mean, and on a paycheck, $300 a week paycheck, I mean, it sounds good. I'm getting paid every week. But $300 when I was smoking marijuana, and because I have a nicotine addiction, which I'm never going to get rid of because, listen, that's the only vice I have right now. I just need to stay, like, sentient. I can't be high because I will, you know, I'm not content, right? So, like, I save a lot of money because I used to spend, like, $200 on an ounce.
Right.
And on a paycheck of only $300, I used to make $600 a check. It was like, whatever. It was like, I could spend that money. Now that I can't, and because it's the Christmas season and all that stuff, and birthdays, because everybody's birthday is at the goddamn end in the beginning of the year.
Yeah, that sounds.
I have no money, so it's hard. I can't spend money on the things that I want. I can't treat myself because I get like, I'm sitting here and my stepmother asked me about every single package that I order. And I told her straight up, I was like, what if I got a sex device or something? Like, what do you want me to do? Sit here and explain it to you? Like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, I went out to the mall one time that was 40 minutes away, right, to meet a friend that I went to high school with. And my stepmother was telling me, like, something could happen to him. Like, I'm 20 years old. If anything happens to me, I have a cell phone. I can call you. Or I can just be a man and handle it myself or something like that. They just don't. There's a huge lack of trust in me from everybody that I don't even trust myself with stuff. And I'm literally the epitome of walking self-doubt. Like, that's why I don't commit to anything. Like, even streaming, man. Like, I can't stream consistently. I can't make content. Listen, I have a YouTube video idea. I get halfway through it. I get through the entire concept and all that stuff. But when it comes down to actually making the video, I can't do it. And it's not that I don't have the personality or the idea or the energy or anything. It's just the fact I feel like I'm gonna fuck up all the time, so I don't commit to anything and I don't take risks, like safe risks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get.
It's just a YouTube video. Who gives a shit if it's good or not? Like, bro, my feed has been full of just literal dog water these days, but it's just so endearing to me because I'm like, I like supporting small content creators all the time. Right. And being one myself, I'm a perfectionist. Like, I don't know if you saw my stream overlay, but like, listen, I made that entire stream overlay without streaming for like 4 months. But the thing is, in those 4 months, I'm on OBS every single day tweaking it.
It was nice. It was actually cool. I saw it. And
it's fucking CPU hungry, bro.
I bet.
This shit destroys my CPU, but like, it's whatever. It looks cool. But still, it's just it's a whole thing.
Yeah, like, just now I could relate in regards to the whole idea behind not feeling confident in what you do, and if you feel like it's not going to work, it's like you just don't want to complete it.
I don't even want to do it.
Right. And you know what? I've been struggling with that for the longest time. Hey, what's up, Cushy? How you doing? I've been struggling with that for the longest time, the whole confidence issue and all of that good stuff. And I'm not really talking about, like, videos in general, but you could apply it to that too. I'm like
Yeah.
talking about my personal life, where like I just lacked the confidence due to all the constant bull that I was put through, in my personal life, especially during my school days, and I felt like
Yeah.
less of a person for a long time. And it wasn't
Like,
until shortly after, doing YouTube and interacting with random people that I never even met and all of this stuff that I began to kind of like become a bit more outgoing and be less of an introvert. And with my current job situation, it's like I question my own ability for what, the past 2 years, maybe I would even say the past 5. And it wasn't until that a year ago, there was actually people that gassed me up, but I still didn't believe that shit. And I still wasn't confident. They was telling me stuff, but I wasn't hearing that. I wasn't believing that. And
like,
until I finally decided to, like, all right, I worked with this one teacher, super, super cool person. I don't even know what she saw in me. She's always complimenting me on the things that I do, and she believes in the work that I do. And she just straight up one day told me, yo, you need to go ahead and, be a full-time teacher or whatever. I believe you can do this sort kind of work. And it was like, and it wasn't until, I decided to say, okay, I'm going to tell these people that I would like to go for it or whatever. And, one, principal told me, he was like, look, I feel like you're more than ready, but at the same time, I had to be the one to literally say that. Now, will I be able to get that job within the district that I'm already working with? Not sure. Be nice if I do, but if not, that's okay too, because I'm finally made up my mind to just go ahead and go for it and apply to wherever I'm gonna apply. And it's like we're both, and I'm sure this can go, this could apply to anyone else here, that sometimes we just gotta push those doubts aside and go for it because we don't know what the results is going to be. If anything, the fact that you don't do it is going to raise that question in your head, like those what ifs. Honestly, you want to avoid those what if questions, because then it's like you're sitting there and you're like, oh, I didn't try. And then, and then you're going to be hitting, banging your head against the table. And many times, there have been quite a few females where there was something there, but I consciously, didn't believe it. I literally consciously didn't believe it. And I never tried to pursue. And then, something happened, and then it's like, why did you have to say that? I remember there was somebody that told me, you could have had me. I'm like, what the heck you talking about? And she was like, you could have been mine. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? And then, it wasn't until it dawned on me what I didn't do. And I'm like, shit. That's just another one of those what ifs. It can apply to any situation. And so, in your case, and I'm not trying to ignore you, Cushy. I know you dropped in, my boy, but I'm doing something very out of nowhere. I'm literally doing, real talk shit with people because people was going through stuff. So I'm just, giving them an opportunity to vent, and we kind of talk it out. So in your case, man, shit, you've been through a hell of a lot more than I have. I'm not gonna sit here and say, like I've been there, because honestly, the stuff you've been spitting, I'm like, I'm not even 50% there, but it's straight pain. I mean, I'm hearing it in your voice, the stuff that you're talking about right now. Yo, I feel for you. I empathize with that. I'm not saying sympathize, because sympathy means you're not trying to understand that shit. I'm trying to empathize here, and you got a lot going on. But like I said, you did something that you normally wouldn't do. You had the balls to literally lay the cards out on the table. This is something that you never done. Like, you don't want to put that shit out there because you're scared of the result, and you think you felt like people would judge you for it, but no one judging you for it. They feel you, and that's
Christ.
But that's the first step. But the wise thing is you did it with people that is not fake. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they give a shit.
Yeah, so that's the start. So, and you've acknowledged what you need to do. And by doing that, you have your first step already completed. Now it's just a matter of coming up with a plan. And like you said, trying the meds, actually using the meds is a good first step, since it's that out of control, is hard to self-manage. Start there. And another thing, while you're doing that or getting yourself mentally prepared to do it, always talk to the people that you feel safe talking to. Or just find I don't care how minor it is, whatever pleases you, calms your mind, keeps you from thinking about stuff, because you don't want to think too much. Even I had to tell myself I gotta do something to keep myself from sitting down thinking for 5 minutes straight. Can't do that. I don't care what it is. Just find something that eases your mind, something you love to do, something that would keep you busy, and do it. Just like those video ideas you was talking about doing. Fuck fear. I mean, like, look.
Honestly, man. I just think what I need is just a push, like a little push, like with like the video ideas and stuff. Like, I feel now that you talk about it more, you've been talking about it and stuff.
Yeah.
And all that stuff about just going for it. Like, it's like honestly really inspiring. Like, I want to do that. Like, but my issue is I need someone a little bit like to be a little bit on me about that. Like, hey, when's this video coming out and stuff like that? Because then I'll eventually get it out. Right?
Oh, then just have people just hit you up in DMs or something. I mean, I can easily do that. I mean, even if you have to remind me to do it, I'll just throw a damn, knowing me, I'll just throw a random DM and say, yo, drop your video in my DM so I can watch it or something. Because, like, here's the reality, though. I'm like, the thing with YouTube is not as easy as it once was, but you know what? Sometimes you never know. Sometimes you never know. So sometimes it may succeed, it may fail. Who the fudge cares? Like, just go for it. And you know what? This is something that I tell myself. You know what? I don't know if he has a YouTube. Maybe he does. Do you have one, or you're making one?
I don't have a YouTube, actually.
So you're making one. You're thinking about it.
I'm thinking about it. Like, this is a new channel because my first channel got hacked, and funny story, it was a bunch of like illegal crack videos for like Photoshop and stuff that the it was a Russian hacker who did it, and it was like some high-pitched Russian guy voice. Honestly, I left the videos on the channel because I thought it was funny as hell, but then my channel got deleted and terminated, so I was like, well fuck. I mean, now I have to make a whole all my like videos are gone, all my playlists are gone, whatever. I just made a new one. But so that's why I'm kind of that's why I'm kind of inspired to do that. I mean, because I'm not chained down by the past videos that I threw up there just to show family and stuff, like for school projects or whatever.
True that.
So I'm not chained down for that. And also I don't talk like this all the time. I probably should for YouTube, but
this is like, a good start.
I mean, but yeah, I mean, I do have a Twitch though.
You got a good voice for it. I hate my voice.
Twitch.
I hate my voice, man. What?
Venge, your voice is sexy, bro. Don't. Come on, bro. Don't say that. Listen, you give me life when I hear when you join the VC and you're like, hey, everybody. I'm like, oh, shit, here he is. My chocolate hurricane. Venge,
dude.
I'm like, oh,
that's what I'm saying, because he does have that good energy. I mean, I randomly did a collab with him on Twitch. We was playing Tekken. The man got a hell of a lot more energy than I would ever have when it come to commentating. I'm just saying.
Oh, all I do is talk when I play Tekken, dude.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, you sure as hell do. And you know what? The fact that you love it that much, like I say, that's just another one of those things that you can do for your mental escape. You know what I mean? Like every little thing that keeps you calm, do it. You know, like, because we live in a very sensitive time period right now, where everybody is stressing out random ass people. Look, there would be people that don't even know you when they want to mean mug you. I mean, I was literally driving down the street, and then there was this one mofo. There was like these two mofos that I don't even know. I didn't even look at them. I just saw them out the corner of my eye, and they looking at me like they want to kill me. I'm like, what did I do to you?
For what?
I don't know. Maybe they think they ugly or something, and they just they hating on me. I don't know what it was, but dang, that's just the time that we're in right now.
Hold on. Just give me 1 second.
Go
Cushy,
ahead.
do you have Discord or anything? Because I'm not gonna drop like Twitch clips or anything if you want to.
I mean, like I'll drop this. If you worried about me tripping about, you putting your stuff,
rules, dog. That's the fuck you mean it was in your rules.
Well, at least you read the rules. Look, I would do it. I would do it.
I made it a habit to read rules
there
because when I was 16. I made it a habit.
Wait, that's mine. Rules. What am I doing? Let me get yours. I'm trying. Like I just like autopiloted that. Let me pull. Pull yours up.
I made it a habit to read rules in Discord servers because it all started when I joined Yandere Dev server and I read like the 100 rules that he had and I was like, I'm gonna break every single one of these. So it became a habit to read rules.
Damn, he said he gonna break every single one of them. Dang, bro.
Dude, straight up after that, my friend tried to get in and then Yandere Dev made it so nobody else could join the server. So I think I was the last straw.
Lord have mercy. Yo, what's your YouTube again? It's not Smurfy, is it? Or is
my Twitch?
Your
I can drop the link.
Yeah, just go ahead and drop it in. I don't care. Like, I give you full permission. I'm not gonna lie. The man, he got something. He got a lot of stuff I lack. So I mean, he got the energy. You know me, I don't like streaming on my own because I used to do pretty well streaming. Like when I used to stream Tekken like full time,
I would get like 15, 20 viewers or whatever, like just nonchalant. And even when I was 15, I would average like when I was 15, I first started streaming. I never finished a Mario 64 speed run, but those streams always popped off. I remember at one point I had like 40 viewers.
Oh.
So, but like, yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. I don't like, it's always collab streams though. I don't like streaming by myself because I like having someone to bounce off of. Like, listen, Venge. Last night when I was talking about our synergy or whatever, like I could tell in the beginning of the stream you were like, you know, quite reserved or whatever. But like by the halfway mark, dude, you were spitting jokes that I wouldn't even have thought of, man. I was like, dude, you got the sauce. You have it in you, man. Like, listen, even Ragna too. Like, you know how reserved he is. Oh, but like when we hop on a stream together, dude, it is literally just a bromance. It's literally what it's like. Like I felt that same energy going with you. I met that guy we were playing with, not the
you mean not Steve Jake. Guy, that guy that was made as Steve.
Not the Steve guy, the other guy that was there.
The other bro.
I met him in a Tekken match.
The one that disrespected me by beating me with my own character when we did that dumbass mirror match.
Yeah.
Oh man, dude, I took that shit personally.
He was the other guy that I was cussing out like the entire night. me and him met on Tekken one day, right? Me and him met on Tekken, and then I added him, and then I literally cussed him the fuck out, and then he joined, and then I gave him my Discord, and me and him have been best friends ever since, bro.
You know what? That dude's cool though. I hope he didn't take that shit personal when I said I hate you.
No, like, dude, straight up, like, every time I play with this guy, it's nothing but, I fucking hate you, bro. Like, you are the worst motherfucker. I want you dead. Like, that's how we talk to each other. Yeah, hold on.
Oh, no.
Let me drop a clip real quick because I need to show Cushy something real quick. Like, if you were gonna get Tekken commentary, you would see this.
Your name is Steve.
Oh, no. Hold on, where is it?
You're not the Steve I'm talking about, bro. I'm talking about freaking Steve from Tekken. Hate that damn character. That dude is.
Hold on.
Steve is the most bleh character ever. I hate fighting Steve in that game.
All right, but like, okay. Don't mind the camera placement and stuff. I don't know what I was fucking thinking with this stuff. But this clip is probably like would be my like highlight.
Huh?
This is what you're gonna get on my stream.
Where that though? Where's it at? Did you like
I
put it in general or some junk? Oh. Like which one? You mean like the general voice chat?
No, in YouTube chat, my bad.
Oh, that's cool. I don't see it. You're going to have to give me that because I have to drop it. Because, like, YouTube got this crazy thing where, like, even if I okay people to drop links, they still can't drop links. It's either me or a mod has to do it.
Oh, well, I'm not a mod, so
just
don't mod me, by the way. Don't mod me, by the way, because, listen, I've been modded in Ragnar server for 5 years. And I've only banned one person, and that's just because I didn't like them.
Damn.
It was because I didn't like them. I have not modded for his thing at all.
Just like
straight up.
Just like just DM me the clip and I'll drop it.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
So let's see. You go by Steve, and then one friend. Oh God, they called you Steve.
This is the clip.
And
let me give you my channel too if you want to drop that.
I'll have to do it. Yeah. It'll work as long as I drop it in there or someone else.
All right.
I'm dead right now. Let's see. Let me get this in here. So first is the clip. There's the clip there. I think that's
that's probably what you. This is what you get.
That's what you gonna get, man. Oh, I see what you did there. You got the Ryukin banner. I see that. Well, I respect it. All right, and then here's his Twitch channel.
Yeah, sorry
Holy
about
Retribution, the title.
that. Dude, that clip is my favorite Tekken clip, bro.
You gotta have those fond memories, though, man. But like I said, like every little thing that brings you joy, go for it. That's basically the bottom line. Whether it meets your expectation or not, don't let that deter you. Cause like honestly, it's all about enjoyment at this point. Like when I do content nowadays, I try to avoid. All right, did this reach a particular goal or not? If it does, awesome. If it doesn't, no big deal. Because nowadays, I'm kind of like doing this stuff more for fun, anyways. And if something else comes out of it, cool. Because honestly, like my number one thing right now is to get my own life in order.
Yeah.
And in your case, I feel like you're in the same boat here. It's more you should focus a bit more on getting your life in order, but doing the things that gives you joy will actually help. So it's almost like killing two birds with one stone kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, I love making content, but it's just the motivation. Like, every now and then you get those bad streams where it's like, all right, there's like one or two guys here. One of them is me looking at chat.
Oh, I've been there
and
many
it's
times.
goddamn, man.
I've been there
It's
many
rough.
times, bro. I mean, like, what I normally do when I'm in that situation, I just don't pay attention to it, man.
Hold on. I had to pop in to say one thing. What the fuck were them moans from that clip that he gave us? What were those moans, my boy?
Oh, dude.
Probably
what-
just euphoria.
Listen, you are not playing
Let
a
me
fighting
look at
game.
I'm not letting this
Listen,
king get a
this is
fucking
how I
round,
judge
man.
a
He's
fighting
God
game,
pigeon,
right?
man.
If the game
And I'm
makes me go, that's a
Oh,
good
that-
fucking fighting game.
Oh yeah, that.
That's
No, like,
deep
what
in the gut roll. That's a good hit. You're like,
Dang, what the heck?
Did you see that? Yeah.
I just looked at that. Wow, dude. That's
Hold on.
funny. That man just literally died in one big flurry. Jesus.
He came back with the moan combo.
Yeah, for real.
Moaner.
But
The moaner combo.
yeah,
Oh, hold on. Wait. I'm gonna put this clip in the Discord. Actually, no. I'm gonna send it to
shit.
Cushy
Is it
to
really?
Cushy. But I'll send it.
That
Oh no.
I'll send it to Venge too. But dude, this clip, just watch this, dude. I intimidated the fuck out of this dude. I was
What
just
is this?
walking towards him,
Is
bro.
that freaking okay, I think I know.
This
what
is
that
Guilty Gear.
Oh, that's Strive. Is that Strive or is that
Yeah, that game sucks. I played Exert. Dude, Exert's way better. The only reason why I play Strive is because they brought back Bridget, which
Yeah.
I'm like, accent core. Hello, that's my favorite character in that game.
Gotcha.
Oh my god.
That
Thanks for
color
the good
though.
game, man. That was awesome.
He just walked away from you and got clapped. What is that?
That color.
Dude,
though.
he was literally so afraid.
That color was cool though. I did like that color palette there.
That's a mod, I think. Both of those are mods. I modded the hell out of that game. I have a
I'm tempted
Oh,
to get that
shit.
just to mod it.
oh shit, hold on. I have this one Guilty Gear clip, you guys are gonna love it. So when Potemkin does Potemkin Buster, it plays the NFL theme, and it happened right at the end of my
Lord.
song. It was amazing. Come on,
Not
dude, it's
that.
fucking perfect. Where is it? It's called
Wow.
Perfection Incarnate. That's the clip.
Dang.
All right, just get ready for the copyright, Venge. Get ready.
How you get copyright for that? The NFL song is
Yeah, dude,
copyright.
come on. No, I don't. No, it's not. 'Cause I never got flagged for it.
I'm like, what? I thought that was a meme song by now. There's like people probably use, and everyone and their mama probably doing it, especially synced up really well.
Dude, it's actually just like played out just like shitpost. Where is it? Oh my god, I can't find it.
Well, you'll probably find it eventually.
No, I will. It's Guilty Gear, bro. Nothing else looked like Guilty Gear.
Oh yeah, true that. That game is a class of its own.
Yeah, that game's gorgeous. Manage clips.
I wonder how much money they had to spend to make those sprites, because that had to be really, really expensive. It's like a fusion of 2D and 3D and Harmony. I don't know how they pulled that crap off. No one does it better than Arcs. I give them that.
Oh, I found it. I found it.
Oh, you found
Share. Copy clipboard. This one is really good. This one's probably my favorite. This is the last Guilty Gear stream I ever did, because I quite frankly hate Strive. So, because it's too brain dead. I hate fighting games that are easy. That's why I play Tekken, where every character is 300 fucking moves.
Oh gosh.
Dude, tell me that isn't perfect. It was the end of the song.
Oh my god, that was great. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat that. That was great, actually. Yeah, man, but man, I wish I could continue doing this right now, but I need to get me some sleep so I can get to work in the morning. But
yes, you do, sir.
I felt like it was important to just take a time out. I was like, you know what? Too many people going through crap right now. I'll just stop the gaming just to make sure y'all good. So, you know, just I know you going through shit, man, but you know what? Just I hope this this time that I took out actually helped you kind of like.
Oh, yeah, it totally did, man. Like, honestly, straight up, just thanks for even having me on, dude. I didn't think you were just gonna be like, let's just do it on a whim. Like, I was like, oh shit.
Well,
like, thanks.
Look, like I do things differently. Even if I lost viewership because of it, who the freak cares? Like, at the end of the day, I mean, like, one thing that I thought about, and Brolis mentioned it, and he mentioned how, you know, I helped him through it. I kind of did a similar thing with him, more or less, and you know, he turned out just fine. So it's like, for me, it's worth it if it helps someone else, and you know, be able to fight through their problems. So
you a real one, bro. Straight up.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks a lot, man. For
yeah, man. Because
not to cut in again, but
go ahead.
Goddamn, like just for the timing that I got in here, this man's a real one. I'm gonna pop into that Twitch every once in a while.
He's a good dude.
Got some fun shit. You got some fun shit going on.
He's funny. I like when I streamed with him last night, because I was like, wait a minute, but I did say that I was gonna. I just didn't know when. I just decided, you know what, let me go ahead and chill with him, since he said he was going to be playing Tekken anyway. So, you know, we was playing. It was a good time, you know. So
yeah, man, we should. I mean, I don't want to, you know, just I kind of want to throw this out here, but like, listen, bro. When I was talking about that Tekken Discord or whatever, right, just for people who play, I was like, damn, I kind of want to make this shit like a regular thing. I want to, like, I want to have like a Tekken day, or like a Tekken like sometime in the month where we just all get together and like do something, right? Like, just anything, man. It was a really good time, especially because I'm considering buying Kendall the game and stuff. Like, hell yeah.
It'd be cool, because like one thing what I usually try to do with my Twitch anyway is I'm more open for like I try to leave space open for different things since I do mostly like Pokemon stuff on YouTube. I try to do other things as well just to mix things up because I know, I could be burning people out big time with like consistent like raid streams or whatever, but people are usually pretty chill with that and they're fine with it. No one ever complained or anything, but I usually try to mix it up every so often. I really need to. One thing that I haven't touched in a hot minute, was another freaking Nuzlocke, but I need to find some time to actually do those edits that I need so that I can pop off on another one.
Speaking of which, how did the Soul Link go with Tim?
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. We're doing the randomizer set right now.
Nice.
I forgot what gym we're at. We're on the 4th or 5th gym with 1 death.
That's fucking really good, man. I did a Soul Link one time with my cousin, and I got a Rayquaza and he got a Rattata, and I wanted to punch him in the face.
Yeah, that was a pretty.
I was like,
crappy,
oh my god.
Yeah, he got a crap pull for that one. Yeah,
that was terrible.
Yeah, it's gotta suck when you get that. So yeah,
Bro, I was molding.
That's funny. So yeah, like I'm just trying to figure stuff out myself. Like I had a lot more time than usual this week, so I'm trying to do more until next week because I know I'm going back to my night shift schedule since they're doing intercession, so I can't. It's like I'm still working one job for next week because it's intercession still, but it's like I won't be there in the morning because they already got people up there and they got kids up there, so I would have to go back to my night shift. So I basically have time to sleep or whatever the heck I'm gonna do in the morning. And
yeah,
cause like after next week, then I would go back to the regularly scheduled program, working 2 jobs and all that shit.
Yeah, man. Well, listen, whatever happens, man, I'm down for whatever. That collab was wicked fun, and I want to do more. I don't know why we didn't do it sooner.
Well, I think it's just life in general, lack of time, but I feel like just that holiday break really just gave me I was less hesitant to do stuff because I had time to actually focus on it. Because when I don't have the time to focus on something, that's when it's like my heart isn't truly in it. If I'm gonna do something, I don't want to go in and wind up, being a buzzkill or not being hype about it.
Just to have like a, what we call in the business a half-ass stream.
Exactly. Exactly.
So yeah, I mean, like, listen, I totally understand that. That's,
yeah.
Work's draining, man.
Yeah. So, hey, Cushy, but thanks for popping in, Cushy. I know it was a very, very different than what it normally is. But I know you're understanding, and everyone else in chat was understanding as well.
100%.
It's one of those situations. But me, I'm just happy that we got a good result out of it. Because I know, because I didn't know your situation was that bad. So hearing all that, I was really hoping you get a little bit of closure. Well, somewhat closure.
It just feels good to be able to talk about it and not be like, and not
be
have someone tell me like,
it.
not tell someone to be like, yo, you're a freak. Like,
oh yeah, being judged for it. Like, people have to be understanding. And one of the things I'm just gonna be up front, cause see, like I said, one of the reasons why I understand your situation a bit more is, see, like I say, I don't like saying it too much, but like I said, you know, my mom suffers from chronic depression, and you know that's a lot worse than what I imagined it was. And sometimes there are times where I don't even understand what the hell's going on. There were times that, you know, I made her feel bad because of the fact that, you know, I wasn't 100% aware of what's going on, and it's like I'm being a little bit too firm on certain things and not, you know, being a little bit less, I guess being more empathetic, if that's the proper word. And, you know, just off that alone, I've been learning, you know, I'm learning how to handle it and be more supportive and be less, you know, well, you need to do that. I can't really go in with that kind of energy. You know, I have to kind of like, even if I don't agree with it, you know, I gotta
try to beat around the bush a little bit.
Yeah, I just try to be more understanding and talk and try to understand what's happening, and it's helped a lot because it really hit home when you said the stuff, because, you know, she was upset today, and it was like, I was like, it must be one of those situations again. And it was like she was just thanking me for being that one person that she could actually talk to about this stuff, because every other person would either, you know, say something like aggressive, or they'd be like, well, I can't deal with all that crying and all that stuff. So, you know, it's like, just hearing that from you just kind of like confirms the importance of being there for people when you have the opportunity to do that. And so I just decided, that's why I decided to go out of my way to do that, because it just felt like you really needed that.
Yeah, you know? Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Like, again, you a real one. Like, no bullshit.
And, not to cut in again, but Venge, that is definitely why I've been supporting you so much. You know, I've lost my fair share of people in my life, and you're so wholesome, and the way that you conduct your streams and everything like that, like you're like a secondary father to me at this point. Yeah, I gotta support. Hold on, hang on.
Dang, man.
That is
Appreciate
a fucking honor, bro. Don't fuck this up, Venge. Don't throw him off a cliff like my dad did.
Hey, yo. Hey, what did I miss?
See, there you go.
Yeah, dude. When I was 10 years old, my father threw me off of a fucking cliff into a lake. It was like 50 feet high, and there was no consent involved, bro. That's why I like Kazuya and Tekken. He fucking, my father did it to me. I'm gonna do it to him.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is how fucked up my brain is, because I was about to say, how do you get?
I don't even. I can't even wrap my head around that. Part of me is like, how could you even joke about that? That's another thing. I don't know how you can do it.
What, joke about that shit?
Yeah, that's like...
It's a self-defense mechanism. I've been doing it since I was a kid. That's what ADHD does to a motherfucker. I had to be the class clown to stop the bullying, but, you know, whatever. Makes me funny. Self-deprecating humor is the best humor. I don't care what anybody says.
Hey, if that's...
Oh, I'm in deep with you, my boy.
Like, listen, bro. The only reason why I do it is so nobody else can do it before me. Well, if I make fun of myself first, then it won't hurt as bad.
I feel that. Yeah, that just...
That and it also helped me roast back hard. It's like, okay, I heard that before. I said it myself. Here's my answer.
Dang. The reverse Uno card. Oh.
Yep.
Damn. Oh man, it was hella good talking to y'all though, man. But I'm gonna make.
sir.
I
Don't worry, it's
some
only
sleep.
3:30 in the morning. You could stay up more.
It's 3:30. Oh my fucking lord! Jesus.
I know I'm not gonna. I'm gonna make it to work late tomorrow. I can feel it.
I'm sorry, bro. That's my fault.
No, it's cool. You know what? One thing that I will say is, like, the people up there, they don't give a shit. Because here's the thing: the supervisor, they're never at the daggone building. I mean, if anything, if I get up, I just punch in and be like, sorry, something went down. I showed up a bit late, but at least I'm here. They usually don't say nothing, cause as long as I tell them, they ain't gonna botch about it. Now, if I was like that mofo that used to work there, they would have had a problem. This one person, man, they only showed up like once or twice every week. What's the point of working there? You ain't even making enough to even freaking get food during the weekend. Like freaking takeout. Not even. Sheesh, especially as how expensive that junk is now. Yeah, you're not making a lick. So it's like, why are you even there? I wanted to say that.
McDonald's run.
Right. Because I wanted to say, why are you even here? But, I wasn't going to go there.
I bought a Big Mac and 4 double cheeseburgers today, and that shit ran me for like $24. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, you so lucky I don't throw my Diet Coke in your face, you dumb bitch.
See, there you go.
I'm hungry. I need to eat this first before I react.
Yeah, you might as well.
I don't know about chucking the Diet Coke. I don't know about that one, Chief.
Nah, McDonald's Diet Coke's pretty good.
Yeah.
It don't taste like the Sprite. It don't taste like the Sprite that tastes like just straight up battery acid or TV static on channel 3 on a CRT.
Dang, man.
That was way too specific. This man.
You know about the snowstorm. You all of us know about the snowstorm.
Yeah, I'm going
on channel 3.
Yo.
Then you wrap the tinfoil on your antenna and move it a little bit.
Yeah, I've done that.
Bro, I didn't even have cable as a kid. Dude. I had a PlayStation 2.
I've done that. I had the black and white TV and everything.
You know how many times I've watched Dumb and Dumber, bro?
That's a classic.
On that fucking PS2, dude. I remember I watched it for a week straight. I think I watched that movie 20 times in a week.
Same with me, but for Agent Cody Banks 2 on road trips. My dad had one of those old ass vans that had a VCR TV in the center.
Oh, dude, those are the tits.
That's classic.
Dude, Sonic Underground, that was the tits. I'm sorry. It was really good. But yeah, man.
All them old shits were so good when we were kids, but I guarantee if we watch them now, it's just like, what?
I rewatched Sonic Underground. That stuff's hard. It's still hard to this day.
Okay, certain things, yes, but majority of it, it's like, what?
Dude, Ice Age 1 animation, bro. Dude, it looks like a Unity. It looks like Phasmophobia. That's so bad it looks.
Jeez, Phasmophobia rip.
Dude, Phasmophobia is honestly the most graphically unimpressive piece of dog water I have ever seen.
Not gonna front, it is kind of bad though.
How 4K do you need a ghost to be though? Honestly.
Dude, I remember when I was playing Phasmo with Ragna and stuff. He was trying to get the I think he has a clip of it. I don't remember where it is, but he has we were trying to get the ghost to blow out the candle, right? So I just come storming in the room and I yelled, "I fuck your mother!" And then it blew out the candle and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Sometimes the timing of those ghosts is too convenient. It just...
I know. I love that.